All right, guys, here we go. It is big wild card weekend. I think they're officially calling it super wild card these days. So, since this is the first game that they've ever, and I don't agree with this before we get started, I don't agree with this. I think it's pretty weak what they're doing, but this is the first time they've ever had a playoff game that you have to watch on a streaming app only, and it's on Peacock. So, since that I currently got Peacock right now, and it is cheap. It's only $6 a month, so it's not like it's a lot of money, but still, even at that, it's the principle. I get it why a lot of you guys won't pick up a streaming service just to watch a game. I totally get it, and I get the principles. But I figure since I got it here, I'm a Dolphins fan, but I just like watching football in general. I'm a football fan first before any one team there. I think these days, when I was younger, it was a little bit different, but now that I'm older, you know what I mean? I kind of just appreciate the game in whole. So I figured I would stream this. Now, obviously, I can't show you the game because we'd get a copyright strike. And I can't let you listen to the audio because we get turned off for that too. But I figured I'd give you some play-by-play. We'll hang out here. Hey, what's up, Jackie? And dude, you don't know anything about football, Jack? Well, that's all right. I'm just going to do a live commentary, very, very similar to what Showbiz does. You know, I mean, with his fights and stuff like that. Very, very similar here. But I've seen a lot of guys doing this in football over the year, and I'm like, it's a good idea for people who don't get a chance to watch the game or listen to it, because I'm even going to give you, as you see here, the scores. I'm going to update those scores as we go. Update the quarter. I'll give you the score. So even if somebody just stops by real quick, they can at least catch the score, the live, up to date, to the second score. And this game right here, I'm looking at it right now, it is -4 in Kansas City with wind chill, or with the wind hitting close to 30. It is -28 degrees feel in Kansas City. I don't know if it's still holding up, but they said it's going to be the coldest game ever played in the history of football. So that's pretty crazy. And of all teams to go to it, the Miami Dolphins, who is my childhood team. You see, I got the Dolphins shirt on right now. I was a big Marino fan growing up, huge Dolphins fan. As I got older, like I said, things change. You start not caring about the statistics. You got a job, you got women, you got kids, you got life, and things change as we get older. So now I just kind of appreciate the game as a whole. But I'm definitely rooting for the Dolphins. I mean, it's my childhood team right there. So, can the Dolphins win in Kansas City in this weather? Probably not. You see, the spread is 5 for the Chiefs. So they're giving the Dolphins 5 points to start this game. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. And all I keep doing, listen, y'all ain't missing nothing. They just keep showing Taylor Swift. I don't care about this woman. She's got nothing to do with the game of football. Get her off my TV. Dude, I've had this on. This has been streaming since 7:30. It is 8:02 right now. They have showed Taylor Swift 5 times. 5. I don't care about this Barbie blonde. Like, we're supposed to be watching football. But it's one of the cool stories of this game is Tyreek coming back to Kansas City there. The Dolphins and the Chiefs played earlier this year, but that was a totally different game. They were different teams then. Different things going for them now in the playoffs. When you just look at the teams, like right now, the Chiefs I think have a better team because of the injuries. With Chubbs being gone from Miami. They missing both their defensive ends at this point. It does look like Mostert's playing tonight and Waddle's back, which is good, because if they wouldn't have had Waddle or Mostert, this Chiefs may have ran away with this one. But at least the Dolphins got most of their offense back here, so that's good. Well, you're right, UK. Taylor is she is, but she's got nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? She's got nothing to do. They keep showing her. Now, so right now the Chiefs are running out of the tunnel. So the grass, they showed the grass before the game, right? And this is not played on any kind of AstroTurf or fake field. This is natural grass, which is pretty rare. I mean, if you're not a football fan, you think, what? This guy came out like a monkey. What is he doing? Dude, this guy ran out like a gorilla, like on all fours. What is he doing that for? But anyway, I was so rudely interrupted by that guy. This is a natural grass field. The grass is frozen. So like when they were out there on the field, like Tony Dungy and Ronnie Harrison, they can break the blades of grass just by stepping on them. That's how cold this is. The field looks like they have. The field looks like it has salt on it because it's so frozen. It's not salt though. Right now they're going over like the first time they played. So Tyreek is out there in nothing but a t-shirt. He's not wearing sleeves. I think he's trying to show his old team like I still got it. I'm tough. I do like Tyreek though, man, the cheetah. He's the real deal. This cold's going to nullify that speed a little bit though. It really is. Now it's not snowing right now though. It's just super cold, super icy. I mean, can you imagine that? Like where I live, it's like I think 8 degrees right now. I don't know. I'd have to check. It's not warm. It's up here in Ohio. I'm in Cincinnati right now, and it's cold, but negative 27. Like that's when your pipes start bursting. That's when like you walk outside and you pee, and like the stream just gets like frozen midair. Like you gotta like break it off from your junk. You know what? I wonder if I should have. I like when if I bet on a game, I use Bovada. That's my favorite. They're clean. They're really good. They always pay. I mean, it's like top notch. They've been around forever. I bet there's a betting over under on times Taylor Swift is shown during the game. It doesn't count yet, right? Because the game hasn't started. What is 8:06? I thought it was already gonna be. I don't know what time it starts. Maybe 8:15. So maybe we got like 5-6 minutes. I'm not sure. I wonder what the over under on Taylor Swift is. I would think a good over under on Taylor Swift would be 3.5 because you know she's going to get two in. You know they're going to show her early, and you know they're going to show her late, right? So that's two. So now you're betting on like, okay, we might get one more in the middle, but are we going to get a fourth? That would be a good over under for Taylor Swift. We should take that bet right now. But it only counts from kickoff to end of clock. You can't count post game. Oh, she's just watching her boyfriend, UK. She's not actually performing. No. Here we go. Tua and Mahomes. Here's the thing. As a Dolphins fan, and I hate to say this, and Dolphins fans can get upset at me all they want, I don't have much faith in Tua to win the game by himself if he needs to. See, Chiefs fans have that. Mahomes can win the game on his own if he needs to. Tua cannot. Like when Tua has to scramble and he has to start making crap up, that's when the Dolphins just fall apart. We do not. If the Dolphins are going to win this game, I'm telling you, I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying he doesn't do it. So if the Dolphins are going to win this game, they need to keep it close, right? They cannot fall behind to where they need Tua to come back and Brady it at the end because it just ain't going to happen. He'll throw too many picks. Like last week, the game in Buffalo, that last pick that ended it, man, he stared that receiver down so hard. Like his eyes almost like burned a hole in the jersey of the receiver when he threw that interception to lose. He didn't look him off at all. And that's the kind of stuff Tua does. Where Mahomes, he'll be looking here and just like throw it over that way. Like you don't know what that cat's doing. But that's part of what makes him so good. You didn't you say you're a Packers fan, dude? They're playing tomorrow. You know that could be a pretty good game too. I think on paper Cowboys is a better team, but traditionally Green Bay's played Dallas pretty well. That could be a good game tomorrow. Are you sure, dude? because they're saying this is the coldest game in history. That's what they're telling me. They're saying that this beats it. Oh yeah, they're showing the. So right now they're showing the Kansas City logo on the middle of the field, and it's crunchy. It's like they're walking on cereal. Oh, here, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna shoot a quick tweet out. Where am I at? There we go. I mean, it is a bummer about this whole Peacock situation. All right, here we go. Looks like Miami kicked it off to KC. Obviously, first quarter, 0-0 here. Some Mahomes, first pass of the game. It was an incompletion a little over his head there. It's cold. I mean, their breath. You can see their breath. It's like legit cold. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Watching the game. Y'all are watching it with me. Well, you're not watching it, but you're feeling me watch it. You're living vicariously through me. We're going Mahomes. They went out passing. Oh, over his head again. So they started the game off. 2 incomplete passes. Kansas City. Mahomes has gone too high. Both passes. And that is not Mahomes like. It's cold. It's cold. You did Tom Brady out there deflating balls. See, Tom Brady would already took care of this. Tom Brady would have had this game won on Thursday when he let some air out. This is a cool game to watch because there's so much breath. First down as a 12-yard pass to KC or to Kelsey. Kelsey for Casey. All right, so here we go. Kelsey made his first catch of the game. It was a first down. Are we going to see Taylor Swift? So far, it's a no. So 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Yeah, unfortunately, it's breaths, not breasts. Ball's on the 42. 1st and 10. Run for about 2 yards. If that. Maybe 3. We'll give him 3. So Kansas City's got it here. Maybe 2nd and 7 from about the 45. Pacheco. He's a pretty good running back. He's actually pretty impressive. Pacheco. Like, see, Pacheco to me sounds like a Russian board game. Like we play the Pacheco. There we go. Well, I actually gave him second and sixth. Another run, same play. They first down, he crushed it. He just ran to the 44 on the other side. They're in Miami territory, dude. They ran the same play two plays in a row. Miami don't know what they're doing right now on defense. Literally the same play. So first and 10, Kansas City on the Miami 44 here. I'm telling you, I mean, I know that the Dolphins were an underdog for a reason, but man, their defense is going to have to do something here. Screen pass to Kelsey, another 9 yards. They're on the 35 now. You know, the kicking game should be interesting too, because when the balls get cold, when the balls get cold, they're harder to kick. They do have those kicking balls though. The kicking balls stay. They're like in warmers. Another running play. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Down to the 15. My man just had like a 25-yard run, Pacheco. This is not good. Right now, Miami's getting gashed. That defense is set up like Swiss cheese. The only thing so far I can say about Miami is I like the uniforms that they're wearing. They went with the teal pants. All right, it's a 2-yard run. It'll be second 8. Yeah, they do shrink, UK. So we still got it. We sit still. Oh, who's hurt? Oh, that's Riley. Riley's limping for the Dolphins. That's not good. Dude, Mike McDaniel's out there looks like a kid on Christmas. He's got like this big old boggin, and he's all bundled up like this, and he's just got like his big eyes sticking out. Mahomes, touchdown Kansas City. Wide open. They didn't cover this man. It was a crossing route to Rice. 9 plays, 69 yards. Great number. Time of possession was 3:55. I mean, he was wide open. They didn't cover him. So he came across all the way across the field. Oh, yeah, that's a terrible zone. That was a terrible zone. So this was a really, really, really bad opening drive for Miami. I mean, Kansas City, Mahomes missed a couple throws. But, no, they're fine. Miami's fine. Kansas City's fine. Yep, he hit it. So we're going to change that up. So the home team there, we should have a... Boop. 7-0 Kansas City quick. Well, I'll tell you what, you ain't missing nothing so far. Unless you're a Chiefs fan. Yeah, this whole streaming thing on Peacock is a little weird. I think they're going to see how many subscribers they can get from this. And here's the scary thing. If it works out well, what if everybody starts doing this? What if the Fox app says, well, we're only going to show our games on the Fox app? You know, and then there's ESPN, right? ABC. And then CBS does games. This is Peacock is technically NBC. So what if they all start doing that, man? You ain't trying to have 4 or 5 different subscriptions just to watch each game on the weekends. So I don't know. I mean, I hope the whole Peacock thing fails. I've had Peacock. I subscribed to Peacock a little while back because I dropped my cable, and Peacock's only $6 a month. So I was looking into a couple different things, and they had some shows on here I liked. Like I watched that Continental, which is the spinoff of John Wick, in the John Wick universe, and they had a couple of different things, and they showed sports games, the NBC Sports on here, golf and all that stuff. But now I picked up YouTube TV. And so YouTube TV covers everything, and they even give you locals. YouTube TV gives you ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, all this, for one $50, $60 a month, whatever it is, but way better than cable, way better than satellite. So I'm rolling with YouTube TV now. So my subscription here with Peacock will be done after it's already it's pretty much already canceled. I'll have it till the end of this month. Because you don't need to run Peacock and YouTube TV. Unless this is why they did it. They want you to subscribe just for that one game. And it's just like, man, I don't know. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? Oh, Taylor Swift. We've got one. I should have put a Taylor Swift counter on the screen. I didn't even think about it. So she's on a 4-way split screen. I bet it's not the first time Taylor Swift has been on a 4-way. So there's one. We were talking about, I called the over-under to be a good 3.5. There's one. That is one official Taylor Swift sighting during the game. Well, thank you for the compliment, Natalie. We're doing something a little different tonight since Peacock is the only one running the game here. I figured I'm going to watch it and I'll just stream it. And if people want to stop by, catch the score, see it live. 3.5 is a good over-under. All right, here's a kickoff in the end zone. Miami's ball, 25. Here we go. See what Tua and the boys got. Speaking of Tua, he's from Alabama. That was crazy. Nick Saban retired. I wasn't expecting that. I knew the writing on the wall for Bill Belichick and Vrabel and them guys were moving out. But man, Nick Saban retiring from Alabama? That upsets the entire NCAA landscape. That's nuts. All right, here we go. Miami from the 25. First play is a pitch left. And he runs for 1 yard. One yard. And it does really look cold. It just looks so cold. Everybody's breath is just all over the screen. They're fogging my screen up. See, come on now. So first play, pitch left, 1 yard run. Second play, let's just hand it off left, another 1 yard run. No good. It is 3rd and 8. Yo, this guy's holding up a sign that says NBC, never been colder. It says never been colder. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Tua's going to have to throw it. He's shotgun with no back. Oh, UK's already headed to bed. Here we go. Empty shotgun. What was that? Oh, false start. False start. So now it's going to be 3rd and 13. He said enjoy Taylor Swift shots. UK did. I don't know what that... that sounds like a terrible whiskey. Oh, he did, yeah. So, all right, 3rd and 18. Or excuse me, 3rd and 13. See, this is what I was talking about before the game started. If Miami lets them jump out in front, it's going to be a bad game. They got to get this. Well, they ran a screen. It's 3rd and 13. They ran a screen for 5 yards. Time to punt. Good job. See, that tells me that even coach is afraid to let Tua throw the ball. It's 3rd and 13. It's the first drive of the game. And you're too afraid to let your quarterback throw the ball down the field. They ran a screen. No confidence at all in Tua. Well, he can't even punt it right. Terrible punt. Man, he only punted that down to the 42. So far, Miami is playing like the team from the hot weather state. That is in a very, very cold weather state right now. All right, they're going over the coldest games in history. Chargers Bengals 9 degrees 1981. Seahawks Vikings 6 degrees under 2015. I remember watching that game. All right, so this one is at kickoff, was officially the 4th coldest game of all time. The 4th. That's not calculating in real feel, like wind chill. There's no wind chill in that, though. So that's what it is. With wind chill, apparently this is the coldest. But if you take the wind chill out, it's the 4th coldest. They just showed it on screen, dude, and they said what you just said was negative 48. They just showed as negative 13. You're off by like 35 degrees. According to what NBC just told me. They said the ice ball was 13 under. But like you can't count wind chill. You're counting wind chill and all that. Wind chill is kind of like a made up number. That's a bunch of them there scientists and their newfangled ways, boy. We go by real temperatures here in America. Yo, this guy don't have a shirt on in the stands. What is he doing? I don't care if it's the 4th coldest or the 48th coldest. You don't run around like that. This guy is in the stands with no shirt on, beating on his chest. Those people are idiots. He's going to be in a hospital. He's going to get frostbite. He was a big dude, though. Them big guys, you know, the ones with extra layers. Got that insulation going, man. Well, he probably is liquored up. You're probably right. All right, Kansas City's got the ball here, 44-yard line. 0-yard run. Nah, he got one. Not bad. Simple run up the middle there. Money Mahomes. Now Kansas City just ran a screen. Oh, missed tackle. You got about 3. All right, here we go. 3rd down and about 6. See, if Miami can stop them here, then everything will be all right. What cannot happen is Miami cannot let Kansas City score every drive and get up on them because Tua just doesn't have it. He's not going to be able to bring them back. 3rd and 6. We got 7.5 minutes left in the first. Oh, they didn't get to Holmes. He's going deep. Oh, he was wide open. Missed it on the 10. He threw that ball about 50-plus yards in the air. Oh, Mahomes is upset, too. I would be, too. I agree with that. Hardman, number 12. Hardman, he ran like a little out and up, Oh, he lost. You know what? He didn't see the ball fully. You can see him like lose it and then catch it again, and it was too late. Oh, dude, the Kansas City would have had a ball in the 10. Yeah, Mahomes is like, dude, what are you doing? All right, so KC had the punt. So the ball hit the ground and said, because he kicked it, it hit the 10, it bounced like twice and just stopped. Like it didn't roll or anything. It like hit the ground, like stuck to it. All right, so Miami's got a long field here though on the 10-yard line. But that's good. Miami did their job. Really, I say Miami did their job, but the Miami defense wasn't the reason that drive didn't work out. That receiver just lost the ball. What's up, Tommy? How's it going, dude? So like Hardman was running like he's running like this, right? And you see him kind of look, and then you see him like jump and go to catch the ball. You know what I mean? Like he was streaking down the side, and he looks up, and it's like it took him like a full second or two to really see where the ball was at. And then when he seen it come down, he's like, "Oh God!" And then tried to adjust too late, and the ball just dropped right on the edge of his hands onto the ground. That's 100% on the receiver. I mean, he's like, "Sun got my eyes." My dude's like, it's too sunny out here in this frozen cold Kansas City night. You know, I don't normally. Hold on, let me see something here. I don't normally stream with the, because we're usually playing video games, right? And I'm showing you the game, and I'm down in the corner. I'm normally not up on the screen this big with my big old head. Does it look all right? Is it fluid? Because I looked over at my phone, it looks like I'm kind of jerky. I don't know if that was just me. Like do I look fluid or is it all messed up? I didn't even think to check. I mean, I checked everything and everything was good, but I didn't. Now that I'm actually streaming, it looks like I was a little slow when I move. That might, you know what? I did make a change. I changed this. I probably shouldn't have done it before this stream, but I changed it from the 720 to a 1080p. And I wonder if that's like having time. It's making it catch up. Let me see here. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because I think what it was is I just had the personal setting too low. I don't know. Is it moving all right, guys? Natalie, dude, or am I looking choppy? Here we go. First play. Screen pass again. I got about 9. I got the Dolphins got about 9 on that. Got up to about the 30? Couldn't tell. No, that ain't right. 20. Trent McDuffie. Is it a bit of a choppy? That might be because I just recently changed the setting on that. I should have waited because I don't normally have the screen this big. I should have kept it on the 720. Here we go. Here's the run up the middle. All right, it's a first down. First down. Slight chop. Thanks, Daniel. All right. Well, like I said, because remember we were playing games, and I think it was Harry asked me to put it up to 1080p. Because remember I had this set to Twitch. Because on Twitch, they played, when I was gaming on Twitch, if you had that set at 1080p and your guys' connections weren't great, you couldn't hardly watch it. So I dropped it to 720 for you guys. Now that we're on YouTube, I think we can go back to 1080. We'll see. All right. Oh, there's a pitch to the right. These runs ain't working for Miami. Last week against Buffalo, those pitches were like Tua looks one way, and then he pitches back another. Worked. It is not working tonight. That was a 0-yard run. And I'm not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure if you run the ball for 0 yards every play, you're not going to get a first down. So Mike, yeah, I did before the game too. I'm wearing a Dolphins shirt because I'm a Dolphins fan, but I would take the Chiefs too. Oh, it's a fake pitch. Tua's rolling to his right. Run. Oh, Tua's going to run. Tua, run. Go. Did he get it? I can't tell. Hold on. There was fat people in the way. In the sideline. Did he get it? First down. Tua got it. Tua on a rollout to the right. He did fake pitch left. Roll out right. Short side of field, too. Because, Tua's left-handed. So when Tua runs to his right. Oh, did he get that? I don't know if he did or not. They gave it to him. First down. Yeah, the Saints. I was kind of our boy Jimmy's a big Saints fan. He lives in New Orleans. I was hoping they was going to make it just for him. Go, 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 go! Oh, what a play! Swing pass to the right side. Another first down. Miami's actually picking the pace up here. That was an interesting play. That was a drop back out of shotgun for Tua. And it was kind of like a screen, but it wasn't. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what you call that play. I think they just made, that was backyard football, what they just did there. I think they made some stuff up. They told McDaniels he's getting too fancy with this nonsense. We're going to call our own plays, coach. All right, 2nd and inches from the 45. Oh. See, they get too fancy. The Dolphins, he did. From shotgun. Hiked it back to Tua. He faked the pitch. Looked to the right. Didn't throw it right. Turned around, threw a screen to the left, and just missed him. Just threw it at the ground. Their offense that Miami runs is like archaic. You know what I mean? Like they want to do 18,000 things every play. It's like sometimes just freaking pound the ball up the middle. It is 3rd and inches from the 45. I swear if they don't get this, they're going to have to punt. Uh-oh, he got it, but there's a flag. I bet that was an illegal motion. So right now it's a first down, but I don't think it's going to stand. False start. Yep. Well, 3rd and inches is now 3rd and 5. They did run it up the middle for about 2 or 3, but that's nullified. And they're going to have to punt because if they don't get this, you cannot go for it in the first quarter on your side of the field. So, hold on. Who went? I didn't even see the. All right, 3rd and 5. I'm telling you, just keep it simple. Miami has like 4 different motions on every play. Oh, see? Oh, he threw a pick. See, that's I should be the coach. He threw a pick. They did exactly what I said. They did this ridiculous motion. They had the running back running around circles behind. Like literally he ran around Tua, behind him off to the left. Tua calls hike, drops back. He looks to the right. The guy's covered. He panics and throws it directly through the safety of the Chiefs. That play was the Dolphins in a nutshell. Yeah, this ain't looking good. I'm curious of what the spread has changed to. The spread I gave you guys right there, the 5 Chiefs, was game time Bovada. But I mean, the way this is going, I know it's only 7-0. Chiefs could run away with this one. Well, y'all see what Houston just did to Cleveland. Houston beat Cleveland. What was it, 45-14? I forget the final score. I watched the game. I mean, I kind of dropped off at the end because I was getting ready for this. But I think it was like 45-14. We may see that again. Like I said, I'm a Chiefs or I'm a Dolphins fan. I am not a Chiefs fan, but I'm not biased. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like the Dolphins are something they're not. And right now, that's a winner because they are not. I don't know. I just got a problem with how they run their offense. They ask so much of Tua, and they motion two or three times every play, which created. They ran the ball up the middle for a first down, right? But since they did ridiculous motions, that got a guy to false start and move wrong. I think he turned upfield. I couldn't tell exactly what was happening right there. They didn't. They only showed it one time on replay, and it nullified the first down. So now you got to go 3rd and 5, and you throw a pick. You should have had first down, but you feel like you have to motion three guys. Why? It's like they're too good for their own good, right? They try to be so fancy. Miami tries to just be. I almost feel like McDaniels is one of those guys where he's a little tiny, small white guy, and he's like, man, if I don't make them feel like I'm smart, everybody knows I'm useless. So he tries to like outsmart and make it look like he's a freaking rocket scientist on every play. It's like, dude, line up, hand the ball off, and punch it up the middle. That's all you got to do. It's 3rd and inches. You know, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm curious if McDaniels is wearing his little, like, those female pants he wears. What do they call those things? I think he wears those, what do they call those? Those pants that have there's no ankle to them. Can I get, oh, Mahomes got cracked. Incomplete pass. Mahomes took a hit on that one. Good. What are them pants that the women wear? And they go down to like their calves. They don't go all the way down. I don't know what those are called. I forget. Capris? Is it capri? All right, 2nd and 10 from the 42. I feel like the Chiefs have been on the 42 every single drive. Oh, they ain't even trying to get him now. He was what? There's a complete pass to about the 30. He's still going. About 35. Dude, the Dolphins rushed 3. Mahomes looked like a statue. He looked like Drew Bledsoe. He just stood there for like 3 minutes and threw a perfect pass. They ain't going to win this way. That was about a 20. That was a 20-plus yard play. Yeah, capri. Yeah. Yeah, Mike McDaniels wears capri pants. Little girl pants. I can't get on board with that. Hashtag not my coach. Oh, man, Pacheco. Oh, look at him run, dude. He's running like Mike Allstott. He ran 11 yards through about 3 people. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Again. Pacheco looks good. He really does, though. Oh, there's a Dolphin down. Got a Dolphin down. I can't see who it is, though. It won't show his number. I got to keep the volume down so that you can't hear it, else that'll get me a copyright. So I can't hear what they're saying. Commercial break. I didn't see who was down. Yeah, this one's definitely not looking good. If Kansas City scores here and goes up 14-0, and it's still first quarter, Chiefs may put a route up. I'll have to check on that stream. I think I'll put it back to 720 and try this again. I think because I moved the stream up to 1080. I did that the other day. I didn't think about me changing because see, I put the webcam obviously to the full situation there. Yeah, we got the Chiefs. Y'all voting for the Chiefs, 71%, and you are correct thus far. Yeah, that's true, dude. Are you was a defensive lineman, dude? I played quarterback and receiver both. Well, on the defensive side, I played cornerback, which I'll admit was not a good idea. I did have one interception in my high school career, but and it was playing. We was in a mud bowl. I mean, it was raining and mud. They threw the ball right to me. Uh, I was actually a really good quarterback and receiver, but defense was never really my thing. But sometimes I had to play cornerback because I had good hands. But I'm not fast enough. I mean, I'm first to tell you. I'm not like as a receiver. I was like a possession receiver. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna streak down the sideline and beat you, but I could go across the middle and catch quick outs and stuff like that, like as good as anybody because I got them big old hands. But I was a quarterback. Started in middle school, 8th grade, up until high school, and then I played some receiver in there too. I had to switch teams because of schools a couple times. Defensive end. See, that's a cool position to play, like defensive end, because you get sacks and controlling that edge. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Ran about 3-4 yards. They're on about the 21, 22-yard line right now. A little over a minute left in the first quarter. I don't know, man. The Dolphins, it's like sometimes they just don't show up. You know what I mean? They're one of those teams that when they show up, they can play lights out. They can play with anybody. But, man, if they don't show up, anybody could take them out. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Mahomes dropped back like 15 yards. Oh, he dropped it. Kelsey with a drop on the 10. He literally stopped like this, and it went through both his hands and popped over his head. Oh, yeah. Thinking about freaking Taylor, weren't you? It was a little high. It was like right here. It literally went through both hands. Like he even made the window like you're taught. Remember that? Make the window. It broke his window. Ah, yeah. Taylor's never been drier, dude. You ain't turning her on. Here we go. 3rd and 7 from the 21. Shotgun pass. Oh, wide open Rice again. Dude, Rice is running these crosses about 3-4 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, and he's tearing the Dolphins up. Oh, you know what, though? They're calling that 4th down. They're calling it 4th. He got that, but they didn't give it to him. I think they're going to challenge this. It's 4th and about a half a foot. I don't know. They haven't challenged. I would challenge that if I was Andy Reid. Because he extended past it, but they didn't give it to him. They're going for it on the 15. 4th and inches from the 15. Mahomes is in shotgun. Call timeout. Okay, so they called timeout. I think they're going to challenge it. I would. He extended that ball past the line of or past the first down marker. They're reviewing it now. Or I mean, I'm reviewing it. Oh. Man, even on replay, I don't know. His knee hits the ball. Where did they place the ball? This is a tough one. This is really close. I think he got it. I can't tell if they're in an official review or not. I don't think they are. No, they're not. So they didn't even. Andy Reid didn't throw the challenge flag. And I really don't know why Reid wouldn't throw that challenge flag. He did. There he goes. Where did he have like the challenge flag like under his 37 layers of clothing and he couldn't get to it? Like what the? All right, so now they're going to review it. This is going to take a minute because even with instant replay, man, it is tough to see. I'll tell you, Mike McDaniels looks hilarious. Dude, his nose looks like Rudolph. His nose is bright red. Oh, they gave him the first down. Kansas City won the challenge. I agree with that call, though. That was the right call. So first down, Kansas City. But like I said earlier, Rice, number 4 for the Chiefs, is burning the Dolphins on crosses. They're not even slants; they're crosses. They're calling hike. He's running maybe 1 yard to 2 yards past the line of scrimmage and just running from right to left, from left to right. You know what I mean? Each play, and nobody's covering him. This is going to be a long game, I think, guys. Unfortunately. So we got 14 seconds left in the first quarter. First and 10, Chiefs from the 15. I did say before the game I would have took the Chiefs if I was betting on this game. I would have took that -5. All right, here we go. Last play. No, whoa! They put 52 seconds back up on the clock. What in the world? They did a direct snap to Pachinko. That was a wildcat formation. He ran about 5. About 2nd and 5 from the 10. Watch, I bet Rice does another cross. I mean, why wouldn't you? They can't cover him. Yeah, they got the ball on the actually from the 10, like I said. That was a bad run. Pacheco got blew up on that one. He ran about 1 yard. All right, that's gonna do the first quarter. It's only 7-0, but it feels like it's like 38-0. Oh, I'll put that back on there. I'm surprised Jimmy didn't show up. I figured he'd hang out. Geico's bringing them caveman commercials back. I think it's funny. You guys seen those caveman commercials? Like he wakes up at night with like his wife and he's talking about how they want him to come back out of retirement. It's like they did nothing but make fun of me. And then the commercial ends with so easy, even like they're not even saying it. So easy a caveman could do it. Oh, you know what? I should have. See something here. see something. I should have put that screen up and I forgot. Oh, I got that. So if I got to step away here at halftime or something, I'll throw that up there. But I don't need to do it right now. At least I got something. So KC is covering the spread by 2. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Man, that is a cold ground. 3rd and 6 from the 10. What is going on with that? Oh, but Mahomes dropped the ball from shotgun. He got it back. He threw it away. Yeah, busted play. So 4th down. That was a busted play. It was a bad snap. It was down. It looked like it was low, and he let's see here. Oh, yeah, real low. He almost rolled it back. He almost bowled it to him. So that was a busted play. So Mahomes ended up rolling right and throwing it out of bounds. 4th and 6. Field goal unit on. That's a really short yardage, too. 28-yarder. He ain't going to miss it. Even in bad weather, he's not going to miss a 28-yarder. I mean, this guy's supposed to be a professional. Left hash marks. Yeah, he got it. Well, Miami's not really showing up right now. We're showing Tyreek in his Chiefs uniform. You know what? I don't even think Tyreek has a catch in the game yet. I don't think Tyreek has a single catch. You know, I've been watching Miami games since, well, I guess since the 80s when I was a kid, but I was too young to understand it. But since the 90s when I was, middle school, high school and all that. And I can tell you, man, as fantastic and as amazing as Marino was and the different coaches, they had Shula, they had Jimmy Johnson, everything. When Miami plays a game like this in the cold, it's just like they mentally don't know how to do it. I mean, you can't say it's a coincidence that every single time ever Miami goes to a cold game like this, they can't play. Oh, he squibbed it. They picked it up at the 20 kickoff. I think that was the fullback, too. The fullback ran back about 20 yards. That wasn't bad. All right, here we go. Miami's got the ball now. See where they're starting from. They need to get the ball to Tyreek, though. Yeah, they got them on the 38. That was a decent little run back from the squib. There you go. Get it to Tyreek. That's exactly what they did. Good play, about 8 yards. They did a fake pitch and hit Tyreek on a cross. That's his first catch of the game, I believe. Second 2. Yeah, Brett Favre, he hated those cold games, though. Everybody thinks he was loved it. I've seen interviews with Favre, and he's like, man, I hated the cold in Green Bay. He won, but he hated it. Oh, play action, going deep. Oh, he's open. Oh, he caught it. Go, he's still touchdown. Touchdown, Dolphins. Oh, there's a flag down. I think that was a face mask, though. They did play action, and he just threw like a 60-yard touchdown to Tyreek. Tyreek made some moves. So he stopped. He looked like a pinball. He's like, bing, bing, bing. He was going back and forth. What's the flag? Penalties decline was on defense. Nice touchdown. That's what Miami needed. A quick score. Let's see what happened. Oh, see, so Tyreek goes in motion from left to right, and he just runs a streak. They motion him from left to right. Oh, yeah, he did. That was pass interference on Tyreek, but he didn't let that affect him, and then he even got out of 2 tackles. I couldn't see how far that was. That was like 60-something yards, I think. There we go. I told you guys. I called it. I said, get the ball to Tyreek, and they did 2 plays. Touchdown. That was a great touchdown. He gave the ball to his wife. I tell you what, they win. They ain't going to be the only ball she gets tonight. I tell you that. It's going to be happy times. That was a good play call right there. You know, they got Waddle back. And Mostert for that matter. And that's, like, great. But they haven't done anything until that play right there. Did you guys watch that Houston-Cleveland game earlier today? Man, that was just a round. They just obliterated them. I thought Flacco was going to play better than he did. I really did. I was rooting for Flacco because I like to see the old guy do well. You know what I mean? At the end of his career, past his prime, kind of a guy. And that it all went downhill when he threw his picks. He threw back-to-back pick sixes. Like, the game was over. I wonder if he might retire after that. That might be his Flacco's last game. The second pick wasn't his fault as much, dude. The first one was 100% on him. He was starting to get hit, and he just threw it away directly to the safety, and the safety ran at 85 yards for a touchdown. Like, he should have never, ever, ever thrown the ball. He missed his receiver by like 15 yards. You know what I mean? He should not have launched it like he did. The second one was just a really good play. The defender undercut the receiver on that out route. So it's like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have thrown it, but it was a great play by the defender. But the first one, the defender was just stood there. He was a center fielder. He just stood there and looked up and waited for it. Fell right in his lap. We got to talk about what we're going to play next, too, you know. Majority, Natalie. You know, that the prison break game, I think, will be fun to add us into it. But I'm not sure if I wanted to get old. Dude, they almost Charlie Browned him. So Miami just went to kick off. Dude, the ball fell off the tee right before he started to swing and kick it. That was almost a Charlie Brown. That was funny. It's so cold that the ball won't like stay in the holder right. There we go. I think he's got it. Let's see if it falls. He couldn't kick it. He did again. He went to kick it and whiffed it and squibbed it by mistake. A guy caught it on the 30. It almost like fell off again. There's a penalty too. I don't know what happened with that. There was hardly no time to do anything. Okay, Kansas City blocked in the back. So that's going to take, yeah, it's going to take them back about 10 yards. Ah, now they get it back on the 20. All right, here we go. KC at the 20. He's got three. He's got a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end all in the backfield with him. Kelsey, wide open and down the middle. Oh, Taylor Swift, number 2. We're getting closer to that over-under at 3.5. Kelsey caught the ball across the middle for let's see, 5, 10. He about 15 yards. Let's see, he got, yeah. Now about 20. He caught about a 20-yard pass. He got up like he just won the Super Bowl, though. Like you would have thought he just won the Super Bowl with that 20-yard catch. The way he reacted to it. Oh, Kelsey dropped it. Oh, they went back to Kelsey on a screen. Yeah, now, where's your little dance now, fool? It was non-existent. They ran a screen to Kelsey, like a tight end screen. Just dropped it. Nobody even by him. They didn't show Taylor Swift on that one. I wonder why. No Taylor Swift. Second 10 from the 42. Yo, Rice again. About 6-7. It's going to be 3rd and 4. They got to get pressure on Mahomes. And now I know. See, Miami's hurt. They're missing Chubby and no, I can't think of his name. The other one that they lost in the Jets game. But you can feel it. You know, they signed Jason Pierre-Paul. I thought is he even with them anymore? They signed him like 2-3 weeks ago. I thought I don't even see him on the field. If he is on the field, then he ain't doing anything. There you go. Get him. Nope. First down. They're just not getting to Mahomes. He's standing in there and picking them apart. On the first down across the midfield. So you got Ramsey yelling at the defense like, y'all need to do something. I agree with him. They're just not getting to Mahomes at all. I think Mahomes is, well, he's got 0 sacks, but I don't think he's been hit but one time. There's a run up the middle for maybe one. Not looking good there. Yeah, players out. Jalen Phillips, Chubb, Van Ginkel's even out. Jerome Baker, Holland, and Howard. It was Jalen Phillips. That's who I was trying to. That is a lot of guys out. I didn't realize Van Ginkel got hurt. That really hurts him. I know he was hurt last week, but I didn't know he wasn't playing this week. 2nd 9. Kelsey across the middle again. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This ain't working out for him. Third and 1, and they're going shotgun. Oh, end around, get him. Oh, they did an end around, and he lost 5 yards. Oh, Andy Reid crapped the bed with that one. It was 3rd and inches. They went shotgun and ran an end around for -5 yards. Huh? Yeah, they can go for it now. Whatever happened back in my day, they and kids would have just ran it up the middle. Oh, they're going for it. They ain't kicking it. They're on the 37 and they're going for it. 4th and 4. Get him, get him, get to him. Oh, that's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. Mahomes just ran the ball 30 yards, probably. Down to about the 15. On 4th and 4 from the 37. And they could have had a sack. They did the thing where they went around and the pocket started to collapse. And then they all just, Miami forgot how to play football. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He ran 35 yards. And that's why the Dolphins are going to lose this game. Those kind of plays. They just can't stop them. They just can't stop them. Quick screen to Rice. Touchdown. Yeah, I mean, the Miami Dolphins defense are outmatched right now. That's just all there is to it. It's a touchdown. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. That was a late flag. I think it was a block in the back. Like, they had already put the points up on the board and everything. I didn't even see the flag. Yep, he did. That was a dumb penalty. He pushed you down, but he didn't need to. So, they got Kansas City on clipping. Jawan Taylor. Jawan, try harder than that. Jawan. Jawaan. Oh, it's 2nd and goal from the 19. See, they're not getting to Mahomes, man. Look at that. He has got all day. Oh, did he complete that? Yeah, he completed that inside the 10, I think. It's going to be 3rd and goal from, looks like, inside the 10 now. Man, I'm just telling you, this is tough to watch. Because they're just not doing anything to Mahomes. I see Baltimore's going. If I'm watching this game right now and you replace Miami with Baltimore, they would be punching him in the mouth right now. Even San Fran, for that matter. Because they won't let Mahomes do this. Oh, good job. Incomplete pass. They tipped it. 4th down. Defensive line tipped the ball. Field goal unit coming on. Well, I mean, that's a win for the Dolphin defense. They kept them out of the end zone. Even though they technically got in the end zone. Man, this field goal is even shorter than the first one. This one's only 26 yards. This dude's had 2 of the shortest field goals of his life. Yeah, he got it. $13-7. Another caveman commercial. I never see this one. They're on the couch. They're making fun of him in the commercial. Man, these Geico commercials, man, they're long too. This is like a minute. They're doing this whole big thing with the caveman now. Where like like they have the caveman and his wife watching a Geico commercial while he's watching a Geico commercial, like inside the commercial itself. And now he's upset because he wasn't in more of the commercial. You know, I try to watch that Twisted Metal. I haven't watched that. I should do that before the end of the month. With Anthony Mackie and Nev Campbell. Man, all these kickoffs are line drives, which is nice because there's actual returns. Go! Oh, that's a good return. He ran that off about the 35. That's pretty good. Pretty good return. I said Kansas City's got the youngest defense in the NFL. I wouldn't have guessed that. All right, here we go. Miami's getting the ball on the 35. They gotta score again. 7:29 left in the second. Pitch left. Good run. Good run. About 7 or 8. Yeah, Twisted Metal, man. That's an old one, dude. That's an old one right there. I didn't own a PlayStation 1 when that came out, but I would play that at like friend's house or whatever. I owned a 64, Nintendo 64, and then I owned a PlayStation 2, but I never officially owned a PlayStation 1. I always played it at somebody else's house. Where that was way back in the day, back when kids went outside to other people's houses. They didn't just sit in their room on their phone all day. Here we go. 2nd and 2. Run to the left. Good run. First down. Almost at midfield, about 48-yard line. First down, Miami. There you go. They're moving the ball. Man, if Miami can full round and score a touchdown, they could take the lead, which would be crazy because I'm telling you, I know the score says 13-7, but it feels so much bigger than that if you're just like, if you see how they're playing. Miami really needs to get points from even if it is a field goal, they got to do something. They can't. They can't give the ball back to Kansas City and let them score before half. Another run up the middle. Yeah, about 4. Not too bad. There's 5:55 left in the second quarter. So looks like Miami's trying to run the clock down and hopefully get some points. Because the last thing you want to do is to give Mahomes enough time to score real quick before the half. Yeah, and that Pittsburgh-Buffalo game got moved from tomorrow to Monday. It got moved from tomorrow to Monday at 4:30. Another run up the middle. Not bad. He got about 5 or 6. Third and about 2. Here's, see, these are the tough downs. 3rd and 2. Because if you don't get this, ball's on the 45 of Kansas City. You don't really want to punt that. But if you don't punt it and you don't get it, that's going to give Kansas City good field position. They need to get this 3rd down. They need to hit this on 3rd down right now. Mostert's running pretty well. But I would probably fake to him. I would play action Mostert and try to hit a really quick pass. Somebody called a timeout. Miami called their first timeout. You know when we need to come back? NFL Street. That's a video game I would start playing immediately. Even out of season. NFL Street was so much fun. Remember that? Was it? I don't know if it was NFL Street or NFL Street 2, but the one that had Ricky Williams on the cover. Because you could make yourself and put it in there, but then you could play with like all the... You could draft your team almost like a mutt and make your team and stuff. That was so fun. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 from the 45. It's nah. Go, no, what are you doing? Oh, man. They did that crap where they ran the motion and screwed it all up again. So he lined up shotgun with Mostert next to him. They motioned Mostert to the right, and Tua, as soon as he got the snap, he threw it to Mostert as he was still running in motion, and they screwed it all up. Incomplete pass. They're going for it. I mean, Miami feels if they don't motion 2 or 3 guys every play that they're not doing their jobs. They got to stop that stuff. You can see how it screws Tua up. Motion again. So it's 4th and 2. They're running Waddle now in motion. Go to it. Throw it. Incomplete pass. Nope. It's a shame, man. What game? Did you say you used to love what game? NFL Street? Well, I bet KC scores off this because they got the ball on the 45 now. These plays are looking so sloppy. Oh, you're right. That was an old comment. You're right. I do remember you saying that about Twisted Metal. I know, Sonya, I didn't play it that much. Screen to Kelsey. You got about 6 or 7. 4:20 left. Plenty of time for Kansas City. They're already across midfield on one play. 1 7-yard play, and they're already in their Miami territory. I mean, you got 3rd and 2 for Miami, and they had to run fancy fancy motion both plays and get nothing out of it. Blows my mind. Oh, Pacheco got stopped. All right, it's gonna be 3rd and about 3. Third and 3 from the 48. So this would be interesting if Kansas City doesn't get this. Because with only there'll be about 3 minutes left that they don't get this. It's like if you punt it, you probably stop Miami and you go in a half. But if you go for it and don't get it, you could potentially let Miami score. So we'll see what. 3rd and 3. This is a really big down. 3rd and 3 from the 48. Oh, he went deep. He wasn't even looking. Oh, man, new number 12. They're all over the refs. Hardman is saying he was pass interfered with. No flag. No flag. Let's see what happens. They're going to replay it here. It's fourth down. Oh, he was. He was interfered with, and they didn't call it. He turned him around. The Chiefs have a legitimate argument with this one. Dude, Andy Reid threw his hands up like his burger is ready, and they didn't give it to him yet. 4th and 3 from the 48. I think they're going for it. No, they're gonna punt. All right, here we go. Here's the punt. Into the end zone. All right, so Miami's going to have the ball on the 20 with 3:02. See, these are the situations where, when I'm watching this game in the 90s and you're giving a ball to Marino, I have 100% confidence. 100% confidence that we can at least move the ball and probably score or get something with 3 minutes. I'm watching this game in 2024 with Tua as the quarterback, and I'm just so afraid he's going to throw a pick. I don't. Man, Andy Reid is still hot. Dude, he's as red as the coat he's wearing. Dude, Andy Red. He ain't even Andy Reid anymore. He's Andy Red. The Dolphins run the ball at the middle for 4. I'm curious if they're going to try to even score. They have to run one more play and it'll be a 2-minute warning. Andy Red. Yeah. Are you able to watch the game, dude? Are you watching the game, dude, or no? Because if you're watching it, then you know what's going on here. I mean, as far as they just don't look like they're doing anything. Quit doing. Oh, see, they did another motion and another screen. No yards. No yards. That's gonna be a 2-minute warning. Oh no. Okay. So here we go. 2-minute warning. 3rd and 8. Man, by halftime, that Houston-Cleveland game, it was like 24-14. Honestly, this entire game has been all Kansas City and one really good Miami Dolphins play. Seriously, that's been it. Miami's touchdown is really the only thing that they have done all game. And it was one play. It was a 60-plus yard play, I think. It was a great play by Tyreek. I mean, he did. It was a good throw, but it was a fantastic play by him. Other than that play, though, there ain't nothing going on. They're just not. There's no. They're not methodical at all. Yeah, they're showing Gronk in this commercial. Apparently, he's going to try to kick again. Could care less. There's a lot of commercials on this one. Another dude with his shirt off. Dude, you gotta be cold. That's just not natural. There we go, 3rd and 8. Big time motion, what do you know? And false start. This is tough to watch. They send 2 people in motion at the same time. That's called a false start. You cannot do that. Like Tyreek started in motion, and then another receiver kind of moved real quick, and they just threw the flag on him. Yeah, Tyreek. Third and 13 from the 17 yard, no 16. They're on the road. Oh God, he fumbled the ball. Oh, and he's sacked. Terrible. It's 4th and 35,000. They hiked it back to Tua, and he fumbled it. He dropped it, and he picked it back up, and then got killed. Miami looks so bad right now. It's hard to believe this is a playoff game. That this team is playing in a playoff game. Dude, Cleveland would have tore them up. Yeah, this is really bad because now they're going to have to punt it to Kansas City, and they're down on the 8-yard line. He's punted from the end zone. Good punt. Oh, what a good punt. He punted it down to 38, 39. That was pretty good. That could have went way worse than what it did. Now, here we go. Kansas City will have the ball on the 38, 39, whatever that was, with about a minute and a half. Minute 43 left, which is plenty of time to get in scoring range. Get to him. See, they're just not getting to Mahomes. Well, that ball was tipped. What? Oh, there's a flag. That ball was tipped, though, right? If it's tipped, that can't be a flag. Holding defense. That's a free 5 yards. Yeah, every single play, dude. Every single play, Miami has at least one man in motion, and it's just not working for him. First and 10 from the 44. Oh. Rice caught that ball across the middle and got obliterated. That was a good hit. He's like, bro, that wasn't worth 4 yards. he got 4 yards. He got ran over. He's like, it's not worth it. Oh, they almost had Mahomes. He scrambled to the right. Threw it away. I'm telling you, just when it looks like they might get to him, he just goes, he's like the road runner. He just goes, pew, and just runs out, and they are nowhere near him. All right, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 6. If they can stop him here, at least they can go back into the half 13-7, because I think if Kansas City gets a first down here, they'll be just about close enough to kick a field goal. I mean, plus they got over a minute. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of time here. Kansas City set up, what was that? False start Kansas City. Oh, that's a big play. They were set up trips right. Humphreys, the big old white fat boy up front there, the lineman. Dude, Andy Reid's mustache is frozen. You can see it like formed with like little icicles and crap. All right, 3rd and 10. They lost the 5 yards they picked up right there. Oh, blitz. Big. Oh, they got to him. Oh, Rice again. He's gone. Rice is gone. That's a touchdown. Oh, they knocked him out on a 15. They finally blitz and get to Mahomes. And who else other than Rice? Running across middle of the field, catches it for about 40, 50 yards. That was an all-out blitz. They blitzed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had 7 men coming in. And they hit Rice on a slant. He ran 40-plus yards. Shame. That was a 7-man blitz. Yep, they got the ball. Okay, they got the ball on the 17. Pacheco runs for about 2, 3. 1 minute exactly left. So Miami's not getting the ball back. But KC's only got 1 timeout, so they did not stop the clock. It's running 40 seconds. 39, 38. It's running. Empty backfield for Mahomes. Oh! He threw it out to, I don't know who that was, but Jalen Ramsey just ran someone over. Quick pass to the left. As soon as he caught it on the line of scrimmage, Ramsey just flattened him like a steamroller. Okay, so Kansas City used their final timeout with 26 seconds left. Yeah, so the final score of Cleveland-Houston was 45-14 Houston. Third and 7. Like, he would have been better off not to catch that ball and save the timeout. He caught that ball and Ramsey just ran right through him like Ray Lewis. All right, here we go. Big down. 3rd and 7. They can stop him here. At least they'll hold him to a field goal. They're on a 14. Shotgun, of course. Mahomes looking. Incomplete pass. He threw it away. He didn't want to. Mahomes wasn't trying to take a chance. He threw it to the ground. He just threw it to like the feet of a guy. He didn't try to actually complete it. So here we go. Field goal. Once again, super short field goal. So far he's hit a 28-yarder and a 26-yarder. Let's see how far this one is. I don't think it's much further than that. $32. 26, 28, and 32. I mean, this is child's play. Oh, he made it, but that looked weird. Dude, that was like... He kicked a screwball, knuckleball, something. Did you say Green Bay is your favorite player or favorite team, dude? That's who you're rooting for, Green Bay? I think that'll be an interesting game tomorrow. I really do. I mean, on paper, Dallas seems to, like, oh, they got that. But, man, Dallas in the playoffs is just a circus. All right, Kansas City's kicking off with 18 seconds left, but Miami's not going to do anything. They'll probably just take a knee. Running it back from the 10. Got it out to about the 31, so yeah. I expect a knee. Yeah, so the summary of the first half is Miami's just not getting it done. They've had one really good touchdown play and 20 plus mediocre plays. Oh, they're not taking a knee. They're running motion. What do you know? Where'd that come from? They're actually, man, I don't know about this. What are they doing? Oh, he's going deep. And completed it. Model. Timeout was 6 seconds. That was about a 20-yarder. I'm a little bit shocked. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. Yeah, that was about a 15, 20 yard. Oh, they got the ball on the 50 with 6 seconds. They got one timeout left. They called timeout. They got the ball at midfield. If they could complete another 15, 20 yarder and quick timeout, they could kick a field goal here. 6 seconds. Let's see what they can do. Here we go. 6, 5, 4. Throw it. He did. Nobody around. Tua threw it to the sideline, and nobody was even close. There's a flag down. It might even be. This might even be. Oh no! Never mind. I was going to say that might have been intentional grounding, but it was illegal use of the fans. Illegal use of the fans. Illegal use of the hands to the face. Okay, so with 2 seconds left, are you going to Hail Mary it from your own 30? Because you know Tua can't throw it that far, especially in the cold. Dude, Randall Cunningham couldn't throw it 80 yards in the cold. Remember him and Jeff George? And those guys had cannons. I don't know what they're doing. They're running the play. This seems stupid to me. He's heaving it down the field. Yeah, half's over. That was stupid. All right, halftime. I will switch that quarter over to 3 so I don't forget. So halftime right now. I'm going to grab me a snack, probably get a drink. I ain't going nowhere. Well, Tyreek on that. Oh, you mean that last pass up before the half there? I didn't see him. I don't know, man. Tyreek's that touchdown play has been the only thing that Miami's done really good. And Tyreek was amazing on that touchdown catch, but Miami's got to quit doing that fancy, the fancy motions where they keep getting all these false starts and illegal motions and stuff, man. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. All right, well, obviously I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to grab a snack. I'm going to put this screen up here real quick. That's the Be Right Back. The Be Right Back screen, so I'll be right back here. I ain't going nowhere, though. I'm going to go grab something to drink and get a snack. It was I take a quick break and I come back and there's like why did everything happen when I got up and left? That's the question. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I was getting up. It was halftime. It's halftime right now. So I got up and grabbed a snack and did something. Some off-camera work. Yeah, thanks for the raid. It's unfortunate, like I was saying earlier, we had that they're doing this Peacock thing. I don't agree with it, but I figured since I had the chance to watch it, I just live streamed just to hang out with some friends and tell you all what was up. Unfortunately, it hasn't been a very good game. I'm a Dolphins fan from a childhood, but it's been all Chiefs. Chiefs have controlled this entire game. The game has gone one great play for Miami, and that was Tyreek Hill's touchdown. And the rest of it, the Chiefs have just owned this game. It's a shame. I mean, 16-3, or excuse me, 16-7 right now. So Miami's not out of it, right? I mean, anything can happen, but the way they're playing, Miami looks like the team from the hot weather state playing at the cold weather state's team. It looks exactly like you think it should look, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, they're going over, like right now, they're going over what happened in Houston. Good to see C.J. Stroud, though, playing like that. I mean, for such a young dude, he's super mature. I mean, he's playing so well. He's doing really well. Now, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Houston at Kansas City would have been a heck of a game right now. The way Houston played, if you bring Houston into Kansas City and let them play right now, I mean, Houston might be beating Kansas City with the way they played. But, hey, we get the games we get, right? Oh, really, dude? Yeah, dude's a regular here. He's saying that, is it Grossy? Thanks for the raid, dude. I'm not sure who you are, but I appreciate it. But I'm a gamer, man. I own a gaming company. We're actually making our second game right now, and I usually stream on here. I got back into it at the end of last year, streaming, playing some live streams and stuff, but this isn't something I normally do. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this as far as streaming something live. I know it's a bummer for you guys because you can't see it, you can't hear it, but I figured I would do this. Because while I'm a big college football fan, and I know last year there were some college football games I didn't get. It was in market, and I would jump on YouTube and do this and watch other people. So I thought, hey, they just showed Andy Reid. Andy Reid's mustache is frozen with icicles hanging off. I'm not kidding. Dude, Andy Reid looks like the heat miser from the Baby New Year. Like it's not even Andy Reid, it's Andy Red. Because Andy Reid's face is as red as his coat. He looks like a combination of the Frost guy and the Heat Miser from the Baby New Year cartoon. He literally has icicles. They're like snot icicles formed on his mustache. Yeah, seriously, they need to put Andy Reid needs a cheeseburger right now. That's probably what they did. See, at halftime, what the Chiefs do is they get Applebee's car side to go, and they have the staff pick up Applebee's and bring him back some baby back ribs. And he just puts that up there. He put the ribs up on his mustache. Man, you got like 37 names. Anne Marie Elizabeth Rose Volowski. That's a mouthful. But, yeah. Well, there's people without the shirts on. Like crowd members. Stupid people. Like, they're out there beating on their chest. They don't have any clothes on at all. Like, totally topless. That's ridiculous. I don't know what they're like. Are they trying to prove that they're tough? Because all that shows to me is that you're stupid. We're still at halftime though. We got nothing going on yet. No, the guys I've seen didn't even have paint. No paint. They legitimately only had nothing, like hair, chest hair. That was it. They weren't even painted. And Andy Reid's mustache looked like it's been through World War III. Yeah, they're cold out there. Oh, them Cowboys. That's what do you think about you guys tomorrow? Are you gonna beat Green Bay? I mean, if I was, what's the spread on that game? The biggest spread of the weekend was 10 for Buffalo. And you know what, though? Because you know that game, the Buffalo-Pittsburgh game tomorrow got pushed back to Monday. I'm sure you all know that. They got pushed to 4:30 Eastern Time Monday. So that 10 spread, that's a good spread. I will take Pittsburgh. If you give me 10 points and a nasty, windy snow game, I don't care who it is. Give me the 10 points. I'll go with Pittsburgh. Because it's, even though they're going to clear the field and it won't be as snowy, the forecast last I seen is still calling for the wind. And Pittsburgh can run the ball. As a matter of fact, to be honest, Najee Harris is one of my favorite running backs in the entire league. I really like Najee. And I think Pittsburgh can stick within 10 points of Buffalo in a game just like this game, in a really nasty game. Yeah, so, Dallas, obviously, you guys got a controlled environment down there in Dallas. Could you imagine a Houston-Dallas Super Bowl? That would be, boy, that'd be every Texan's dream right there. Y'all would be flying high. See, that's why we need King of the Hill out there. I'd love to see that, an episode about that. It's like, boy, I'll tell you what, I've been waiting 48 years for this day. Like, Hank Hill would have like you see like a little tear, like, it's one of the proudest moments of my life. A lot of times King of the Hill would incorporate that current events and stuff into the show. A Houston versus Dallas Super Bowl would have been huge on that show. Boy, I'll tell you what, them Texans. All right, so they got they're interviewing Mike McDaniels. He looks like he's about 8, 9 years old. He's bundled up. He's got a Dolphins boggin over top a new era black, like he's about to rob a bank. It's showing his face. He's got his zippers up to here, right? And his boggin's to here. And he's got like a Scorpion Sub-Zero black thing on. His nose looks like Rudolph. And he's got some like Gucci glasses on. And but he looks like he's about 9 years old. He looks like he's asking when they're going to open Christmas presents to the reporter. Oh, wow. So there are thousands of empty seats. I didn't realize that till right now. So they're showing the whole stadium, and they're about to kick off. So Kansas City's about to kick off to Miami right now. But this is crazy because, dude, that stadium is like half full. I guess the cold was too much for them. Yeah, I don't know if everybody's still peeing in the halftime show or in halftime break or what, but that stadium, I didn't realize Was that empty? That's nowhere near full capacity. Here's a kickoff. He fielded at the 5 and yeah, got it to about the 22. All right, here we go. If I tell you what, Miami's got to get going. That's all there is to it. If they're going to make this a competitive game and come back, they can't have one of those slow starts. Because think about it, they've got to score at least 2 touchdowns to take the lead. They've only scored 1 touchdown the entire first half. And they can't. And if they was only going to score 2 touchdowns from this point on, they can't give up any more points, which you know they're going to do. So it's just not looking good for Miami. All right, first play's motion. What do you know? Incomplete pass. You know, I will say this. You know, a lot of critics and a lot of times, like the Stephen A's and all them guys, they always think they know everything that they're talking about. But I will say this. The critics on Tua are pretty accurate. If the first read isn't available for Tua, God, he falls apart. 2nd and 10, screen pass to Mosey. Got about 6 or 7. It's just like, you know, Tua is a one-read quarterback. When he has to go through his progressions, you can just see his brain breaking down like it has a disease. Dolphins are 0 for 8 on 3rd down conversions. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. I'm telling you, the Dolphins need this first down. They need not kick it to Kansas City right away. Here we go. Drop back from shotgun. Oh, he got out of the sack. They had him. Oh, he ran for maybe 2 yards. They got a punt. Dude, he was dead to rights. I will give it to him. Tua got out of that sack really well, but then they needed 5, and he ran for 2. You can just tell Kansas City wants this game more. You know, Kansas City is playing like this is a playoff game. Miami is playing like it's no big deal, and they're going to be playing next week no matter what. There's the punt, which is another pretty good punt, really. Yeah, right now the MVP on the Dolphins is their punter. He's actually kicked it really well for it being as cold as it is. He's got them warm balls. He's got them warm kicking balls. So, all right, the over-under on Taylor Swift was 3.5. We've seen her twice during actual game time so far. So, we're probably going to get 3 soon. Oh, good job. First pass of the drive there. It got batted down by the defensive line. Good job. 2nd and 10. The Chiefs got the ball in about the about 35. I will say that the Miami defensive line has been pretty good, especially considering both their defensive ends are out. Chubby and Jalen are both out, so they're playing well. They are doing their job. Here we go. 2nd and 10, another shotgun for Mahomes. Great play. Completed it down to Gray. Number 83 caught it for about 30 yards, down to the 50. 25 yards. That was a good catch. It wasn't even that bad a defense. It was just a really good throw and catch. So 1st and 10 from the 50. 47. My bad, 47. The run left. Oh, Pachinko blew up in the backfield there. He lost about 3 on that. Long Jr. killed him. Andy Reid did fix his mustache, so that is a good update I can give you. He got in, he got some cheeseburgers. You know, he rubbed cheeseburger on it, warmed it up a bit, so no more icicles on the mustache for Mr. Reid. Second and 12. They're going shotgun every single play there. Oh, he's wide open, man. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Kelsey catches the ball, right, for about 8 yards. He gets tackled. They hit him in his knee. He falls on the defender. The Dolphins give up on the... Oh, there's Taylor Swift again. That's 3. We have 3 official Taylor Swifts. Kelsey falls on the defender that's making the tackle. The Dolphins players give up. Kelsey gets up and runs for another first down for about 5-6 more yards because he was never on the ground. No, he never touched the ground. Dude, Miami has got to learn to play until the whistle blows. That's a first down. They're on the 41 on the Miami side now. Incomplete pass. So what Kansas City's doing right now is shotgun every single play, and he's back there by himself. Pretty much empty backfield every single play now because Miami can't get to him. And he knows that if they collapse the pocket, he just runs away. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I agree with you there, McDaniel. Tua does not throw the ball down the field like he needs to. You know what Tua reminds me of? It reminds me of the way Oregon used Herbert. Herbert as you guys know, has an amazing arm, but Oregon refused to let him throw the ball down the field. It was so frustrating to watch a Ducks game knowing Herbert can accurately throw a ball, 60 yards down the field, and all Oregon would let Herbert do was screens and 5-yard slants. All right, so Rice just caught a pass and got hurt. Rice is down. And he has been the Chiefs' best player today. No doubt about it. Rice on those crosses has tore the Dolphins up. Let's see what happened to him here. I don't know. He got tackled out of bounds, but he didn't really land weird. Oh, he kicked himself. His right foot kicked the back of his left calf on the way out. Like he kicked himself hard. So Rice, we're going to commercial break now. I don't know where they're at. They didn't show me. But yeah, the thing with Tua, man, they got to start hitting some seam routes, some deep outs, some crosses, posts, anything. But all Miami is willing to do is run everybody in motion. Let's motion 2 or 3 people, and Tua either throws the ball behind the line of scrimmage or within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. I would love to see a stat right now that tells me what Tua's been doing. Like, I bet he's only thrown the ball over 10 yards 2 or 3 times this entire game. I'm not kidding. But you see the score. You see the score. And the score is the way it is. And to my point, the 7 points came off of a 60-yard pass. I'm not saying you need to throw a bomb every play. That doesn't work. But I'm saying you got to take chances. You got to take chances. And not even take chances as in though it's a risk he could throw a pick. Or it's a risk he'll... Just run routes that are farther than 5 yards down the field, guys. Come on. Catch up on the chat. Oh, yeah, no, Stephen A. I mean... I'd say I don't agree with 90% of what Stephen A says. I think Stephen is an A. personally. I just think he thinks he knows everything about anything. He's never even played any sports. Did you see him hitting the bag? Boy, that was embarrassing. I might have retired if you ever see a video of me come out hitting the bag like I'm going to retire. You ain't going to see my face again. I mean, Stephen A. is not anything to sports at all, but he talks like he's played the game. If Michael Irvin wants to say that, he can, because he was a great wide receiver and he knows what he's talking about. When Dan Marino wants to get on there and say this, or Phil Simms, or anybody of that nature, you get Barry Sanders on there, I'm gonna listen to you because you know what you're talking about. So Kansas City, we back now. They just ran out of the middle, and I swear this turned into a rugby scrum. He ran about 10 yards with a pile. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. They need to go deep. They do too much small ball. Like if Miami was a baseball team, the Miami Dolphins they would bunt. You know what I mean? Miami, the Dolphins baseball team would bunt, and then maybe swing for contact. 3 outs, you're out of there. And they would get up again and bunt. You know what I mean? It's like swing the ball. Hit a freaking home run. Kansas City, they called a timeout. That's why I've not been talking about the game. I don't know why they called a timeout. There's 10 minutes left in the third quarter here. First down, Kansas City. They called a timeout, and it's. I will say this on this Peacock streaming, the commercials have been excessive. I feel like every time something happens on a normal game, you'll get, a few, maybe 2 minutes of commercials. I feel like this is 4 minutes. I feel like they've doubled up on commercials. That's just the way it seems anyway. It seems like they're running way more commercials than normal. Yeah, these people are frozen. So right now, the over-under on Taylor Swift, I called a 3.5. And right now we have her at 3. So if you took the over, you're on the brink. You're on the brink of greatness. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the Miami 20. Screen pass to Kelsey. Oh, he stiff-armed that man to hell. He stiff-armed Jalen Ramsey so hard his helmet came off. Like, Kelsey just stiff-armed Ramsey so hard into the ground, Ramsey is eating rice from China. Oh, Lord. That was nasty. He looked like the running back from the Titans, Travis Henry. Get him. Oh, Mahomes is running again. Tackle him! What are you... Oh, God, the Dolphins' defense is so bad. I feel like I'm watching a 90s Dolphins game. Mahomes just ran down to like the 3-yard line because he ran by everyone. They didn't try to tackle him. It's like the defense was afraid to hit Holmes. This looks like a bad Madden experience. They gave up. Eli Apple, what are you doing? They got close. You know what it is? They thought he was going to slide. He ran into 3 men and just kept on running. Pacheco ran up the middle for no yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. Dude, this Miami defense is terrible. Honestly, seriously, they thought he was going to slide. They ran to him and just started walking, and he just never quit running. Oh, they bust the front of... Mahomes' helmet is gone. I ain't never seen that before. I have never seen that. Mahomes got hit helmet to helmet, and it broke his helmet. 3rd and goal from the 4. So above the face mask, It's black because the red is gone. They busted his helmet off. Dude, the referee's over there talking to him now, pointing to it. They tell him he can't play anymore. They're not going to let Mahomes play. The refs are kicking him out of the game. Oh, I've never seen this. They're giving Mahomes a different helmet, a helmet that's not his. Is that going to have the quarterback stuff in it? Do they have a backup quarterback? I've never seen that. The referee told him he had to go out. And that is not his normal helmet. So he's got a different helmet on. He's coming back in. But he's not... I don't think he has communications in this helmet. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal from the 4. Oh, blitz. Get him. All right, he threw it out of the end zone. They actually blitzed really well. He's upset. Mahomes is upset. So they're going to have to kick it. So they didn't make him take a play off, but they gave him a helmet before he made it to the sideline. I've never seen a helmet break like that. He's upset. He's yelling at the refs like, don't take me out. All right, here we go. This is a 21-yard field goal. I have never seen this many stupid short field goals. Dude's made a 26, a 28, a 32, and now he's kicking a 21-yarder. Yeah, he made it. He ain't going to miss that. He ain't going to miss that. Oh. There we go. 19-7. What a weird score. Yeah, I mean, I've been in Miami. I was a big-time Dan Marino fan growing up. I was born in 80. So, I was a middle schooler and high schooler in the 90s. And, man, I loved watching Marino. I mean, I respect all the great guys. Steve Young, John Elway, Troy Aikman, Drew Bledsoe, big Drew Bledsoe fan. But Marino was my dude, and I loved him. When Marino... retired, it's like I didn't keep that same love for the Dolphins, but as I got older, now that I'm more mature, I'm just more of a fan of the game. I'm not near as biased as I was as a kid. I have the teams I like and the teams I don't like, but it's not like, when you're 16, you hate. What I'm saying? When you're a kid, you either love or you hate. Like now that I'm a little bit older, I can just kind of appreciate the sport as a whole. But now going into the game, like I said, I picked Kansas City. I said, listen, if I'm putting money on this game, I'm taking this spread. I'm taking the 5 points, and KC under 5. But I'm rooting for Miami. But they're not showing me anything. They're not showing me nothing. Yeah, dude, that's one of the teams I hate too. I do hate the Eagles. And there's any Eagles fans in here right now? I don't know how many people's watching. I don't know if we got 6 people or 600. I have no idea. I'm not looking at the stats because I honestly don't care. But I think it's easy to hate the Eagles because their fans are such douchebags. Like, Philly fans aren't normal fans. Like, and that's not just my opinion. Check this out. This is true. You all can Google this right now. Forbes, very respectable. Forbes is very respectable, right? Forbes ran a big article a few years back, and it was the worst sports fans, not just of a sport, like it was football, baseball, basketball, hockey, like all the major sports. And they said, based on stories, based on polls from real people like me and you, just normal people like us, and all this, what cities had the worst sports fans as far as just how they act to visiting teams, how they act to visitors, how they act when their team wins, how they act when their team loses, right? And this is the truth. You can look this up. The first 2 spots, as in the worst and the second worst, were Philadelphia Phillies and Philadelphia Eagles. Dude, that is hilarious. Like, Philadelphia took both spots. It's like you're only one city. How can you be that bad? I thought that was so funny. It's like, how can you be that bad? You really are. Remember that dude, the Phillies fan, that spit on that little girl's face? I mean, they're just disgusting the way they handle themselves. When the Philadelphia Eagles were in their last Super Bowl there, they literally, I seen it. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it myself. The cops and the city put Vaseline on the lamp posts so that they wouldn't climb them and knock them down. And I seen pictures of guys sliding down. They were trying to climb the pole, but there was so much Vaseline they couldn't get it. All right, so we're back here. First play, Miami ran to the left for about 2 yards. He's second and 8 from about the 27 there. Hey, what's up? Hola, how's it going, dude? Yeah, that was crazy with Mahomes, isn't it there? Well, you know why he can't find one that fits? Because he's got that hair, that crazy hair. It's like, I mean, I got hair out there too, but his is like poof. All right, here we go. Motion, of course. Play action. They're about 2 yards short here. It's going to be 3rd and 2. I'm telling you, man, Miami, stop running 3-yard plays. They're down 19-7. And they refuse to throw the ball farther than 5 yards. They refuse. Meanwhile, Mahomes is slinging it 30 yards down the field. So don't tell me it's the weather. It's your trash game plan. Oh, run up the middle. He didn't make it. Oh, man. It was 3rd and 2. He is about a foot short. You can't go for this either because you're on your own 30. Dude, I think if they go for this and don't get it, that might be the game, even in the third quarter. Mahomes is still trying to find a helmet. They're going for it from their own 35, 4th and inches. This is it. I'm telling you, if they screw this up, Kansas City's going to have an easy field. Motion. They ran it up the middle. He got it. Woo! He ran about 2 yards and got that. That was close. A cane or a chain. I'm telling you, man, if they wouldn't have got that, this game could have been over. All right, here we go. 1st down. Give me a 10-yard pass, please. Come on, Tua. This is big boy football. Motion. Pitch left. 0-yard run. I know what, listen, I'm just a dude at home watching this game. And if I know what you're doing by your motion, I'm pretty sure the defense of Kansas City knows. They're running the same types of plays over and, I mean, like it's like playing somebody in Madden that sucks. And you just look at their formation, you go, oh, they're running to the left. You know? Because what they do is they set up one way, and then they change the formation, and then they send the motion man out, and then they run it to where they just motion from. They do it every play. Sack. Tua's down. 3rd and Wisconsin. Yeah, they ain't even in the same state anymore. Yeah, that's a shame. I was really hoping for a competitive game here, but Miami looks like it's preseason for them. Like they're just learning the playbook still. 3rd and 14. Now, it's 3rd and 14, I swear to God, if they throw a 5-yard pass. He threw it behind the line of scrimmage for 0 yards. It is 3rd and 14 in a playoff game that you're down 19-7. And he throws it 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. This is embarrassing for them. Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm a Dolphins fan. Look, I'm a Dolphins fan. They don't, they should not win this game because if they win it, they're going to go on next week. Oh my, if they was to play Baltimore right now, oh my God. Baltimore would run train on them from the beginning of the game till the end. It would be 88-0. I'm not sure if they would go to Baltimore or not because we wouldn't know that until the Buffalo game. Like Miami can't beat Buffalo. We know that from last week. They would get literally drilled into the ground from Baltimore. So, I mean, Miami's got no business. I mean, Houston would rock them. So that's a shame. That's a shame. Now Tua's not hurt. Tua's not hurt. It's just McDaniels is a bad play caller. I don't like McDaniels. I don't like him. I don't know if you guys have been watching Hard Knocks on HBO Max. The Hard Knocks is Miami. So every single, I think is it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's every Tuesday they put out a new episode. And I am not a fan of McDaniels. Everything that happens, McDaniels tries to make it sound like it's the best thing that's ever happened to him. Like they go out there and they lose to Buffalo. Don't win the division. They haven't won it in 15 years. And he's in there like, all right, guys, we needed to lose that game. That just shows us where we're at, and we're going to get better. And we're going to do this thing now because we're in this together. It's like, dude, he sounds like he's on Sesame Street or something. Like, he's trying like, dude, that loss was brought to us by the letter L. It's going to be great. It's like, dude, wouldn't it be better if you would have won that game? And won the division? And got a home game? No, we need to build character, guys. And then he thinks he can just kind of like, it's so funny because he's this little itty bitty guy, right? I mean, I think he's like 3'8". I'm not sure. And he's just this little itty bitty small guy that wears female capri pants. And it's like he feels that he has to like cuss and drop F-bombs to make him sound tough. And really it's like, dude, I can see through your whole thing there. Stop making this loss sound like a greatest thing that's ever happened to you. But that's his whole thing. Yeah, it's like he tries to be cool. He just tries to be cool. And the way he talks and stuff is ridiculous. Oh, they're showing Mahomes' helmet. Man, so like, imagine like an L on his helmet. It just broke off. Like broke up and over. Like here's a pitch to. Man, that's a negative 3-yard run right there from Pachinko. Pachinko. I'm going to start calling him Pachinko. Isn't that a game, Pachinko? Pachinko? Second 13 from the 25. See, I mean, Kansas City's, they get up to the line, he calls the plays out, they don't move. Oh, he got crushed. Oh, they went deep. They went about 40 yards deep. He overthrew it. Oh, there's a flag. I bet they're going to call Miami for hitting him low. Because he got hit hard. Let's see what it is. Roughing the passer. I knew it. But was it really roughing the passer? So Mahomes got rid of it. This dude, he's tripping. He hit him right above the knee. He hit him right above the knee. That's legal? You can't hit below the knee, right? That's a bad call. His shoulder pad, like if this is his knee, it hit right there, right above it. I think that was a bad call. First down, quick pass. You got first down on the 50-yard line. Yeah, it's about to be. Yeah, Miami's about to be in big trouble because if they score a touchdown here, Miami just don't have it in them to come back. It's so crazy because you've seen games this year where remember that game Miami played Denver? They put up like 70. Where's that team? Pitch left to Pachinko. He got about 5. That was a good run. He got to the 45. Pachinko. Well, so far we had a blowout and a very non-competitive game. So hopefully tomorrow's games will be better. I think Green Bay Dallas is going to be a good one to watch. I can see that game sticking close. I don't know what the spread is on it, but if I just go money line, I would take Dallas at home. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5 from the 45. He went to James. That was pass interference that didn't get called. That was pass interference on Miami. They didn't call it. He hit him early. I tell you what, the refs, I guess you can call it letting them play because I have seen missed calls on both sides of the ball. Miami's gotten away with some, and so has Kansas City on the pass interference. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Blitz did not get to him. 1st down. Yep, James caught the ball for about 6-7. Only need 5. And I'll tell you what, I feel like Eli Apple, he's not what he used to be. He's getting burnt a lot in the last few weeks. I don't know if that's just bad luck or if he's dropped a step. Mm-mm. 19-7. Pachinko, middle. About 2 yards. I'll give Miami that. They're doing a good job of stopping the run. But where the defense is failing at is getting to Mahomes, like putting any kind of pressure on him. I think they've hit him maybe 2 or 3 times all game. 0 sacks. And I think they've only hit him 2 or 3 times. So that's where they're failing because they're letting Mahomes stand back there and pick him apart. Oh, man, they just showed Andy Reid's frozen snot mustache like HD. Like, it almost came through my TV and hit me. That was gross. We're on a commercial break. Yeah, their defensive pressures, it's way off. If they do get to him, it's still not quick enough. Like when they did that 7-man blitz earlier, you know what I mean? They're still not getting to him before he can process and make a play. And I am not by any means a Kansas City fan at all. Not even close. You know what I mean? I don't want Kansas City to win crap. But I will hand it to them. They're better prepared for this game. That's all there is to it. They are better prepared for this. I feel like the coaching staff, offense and defense, both of Kansas City, knew what to expect right now. And I feel like McDaniels and his staff were like, well, let's just go up there and see what happens, guys. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, we're going to give an A for effort. We're going to do our best, and that'll be good enough for us. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't really say, listen, we going to plan. This is what we going to do. You know? We know what's happening. We coming to win. No, that's not what they did. They did not come to win. Yeah, Andy Reid is a great coach. There's no doubt about that. Love him or hate him, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I agree about the healthy part. I mentioned that when the stream first started. You know, it's when you lose both of your defensive ends, it's tough to recover from that. It really is. I mean, you figure they got backups on both sides. So, I mean, you're right. You know, they got backups on both sides. So. Hey, what's up, J-Dub? You're late, man. No, I got the game here, so I thought I would hang out, do some live commentary on the game here. Oh, they're showing Andy Reid from 2004. Look at that little chubby dude. And then he lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And then they beat the 49ers. I sure forgot about that. And then they beat the Eagles, his old team. Remember that? Chiefs 38, Eagles 35. I don't think the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl this year. Honestly, I think Buffalo and Baltimore are both better teams than the Chiefs right now. Both of them. Oh, Pachinko to the right side. What a move. He just ran for 15 yards. And a flag at the end. I think they hit him in the head. I think that's going to be a... No, it's holding coming back. Oh, wow. That was a 15-yard run that just came back. That hurts. That's a 25-yard difference. 15-yard run nullified and then 10 yards for the penalty. He's shaking his head like, no, y'all wrong. Big boy. I don't know who it was. 55. He's huge. Dallas? That's a bold strategy, Cotton. All right, here we go. It's 2nd and 16 from the 45. Mahomes back to pass. Wide open is Rice. Rice is the MVP of this game. Rice ran down to the 15. I don't know what the stats are, but Rice has absolutely obliterated the Dolphins' defense. Right now, Rice for Kansas City looks like Tyreek looked for Kansas City. Yeah, Rice is just... He's picking them apart. They can't cover him. They cannot cover him. Run up the middle, right side, Pachinko. No run. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the about 16. Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy. I mean, Rice looks like Jerry Rice. Like, I'm not kidding you, man. He's catching everything, and he is just tearing them up. They can't cover him. He's a rookie. I mean, he's a rookie. He's only the 2nd rookie in history to have this many yards in a playoff game. In history. I'm telling you, he's killing them. Oh, they finally got to Mahomes. He threw it away. He didn't sack him. He threw it away. They finally got to him. I don't know how many yards he has. They're not. I don't know why they're not showing me, but they just said he's the 2nd rookie in the history of the NFL to have this many yards in a playoff game. That's saying something. What's going on here? The referees are talking. I don't see a flag though. I don't. Oh, that might be intentional grounding. Is that intentional grounding? Intentional grounding on Mahomes. Yeah, that was probably the best Miami's gotten to him, other than that roughing the passer, and Mahomes threw it away. So they're giving him intentional grounding on that. Oh yeah, there was no receiver there. There's got to be a receiver within 10 yards, and there wasn't. So good call. That's a good call. Intentional grounding. Well, oh, is that what it was? 104. So he broke 100 is what it is. He's the 2nd receiver in the history of the NFL to break 100 yards as a rookie. But, I mean, he's catching everything. Here we go. 3rd and 20 from the 20. What is that? 27? 3rd and 20 from the 27. And see, they're going to throw the ball down the field like a normal team, but he threw it out of bounds. All right, well, they're going to be kicking a field goal again now. This is actually going to be... Oh, I think they got him again. Another flag is down. Dude, they better not... If they just roughed him and gave him a first down... I think he just did another... They just gave the Dolphins a roughing the passer on a 3rd and 20 on a ball he's throwing away. Oh, McDaniels is furious. He threw his little ballgame hat off, his little 10-year-old ballgame. He didn't need to push him down. That's on Wilkins. So Mahomes throws the ball 1, 2. Yeah. Why would you push him down? So Mahomes throws the ball, takes about 2 steps, and then Wilkins just pushes him on the ground. Why would you do that? See, this is why Miami is being outclassed. It's 3rd and 20. And you gave them a first down. He threw the ball. He rolled right and he was throwing the ball out of bounds. Takes 2 steps and he just pushes him down. I mean, that's why you're losing the game. Miami looks like a D2 college team right now. Like we're watching like the Wichita State Technical School for the Deaf and Blind. And I don't even think Wichita has a state. Pachinko. Oh, I thought there was a flag on the field. It's his gloves. Pachinko's gloves were bright yellow. And when he put his hand down, I thought somebody threw a flag in. Well, even if it was holding, it would have been offsetting penalties, replay 3rd down, right? What I'm saying is that push was extremely unnecessary. Why would you push him in that state? He already threw the ball away. You know he threw the ball away. Third and 4, wide open. Oh, they can't tackle him. Campbell, number 22, Campbell had him wrapped up 2 yards short of the first down, but he was not playing big boy football. First down, Kansas City inside the 5. That was a Miami Dolphin play. Look at that. He's got him. Hold on. He didn't wrap up well at all. That's a great run by number 25. I don't know who that is. I don't know who 25 is on the Chiefs. Well, it's 1st and goal from the 3rd. They're about to score a touchdown. Direct snap to Pachinko. Touchdown. They did a direct snap to Pachinko. Kansas City's routing them. Yeah, all of a sudden, Miami's like, you know what? It's really cold up here. The Miami players are standing around now like, it's getting a little cold. I don't know, Coach. You might want to put me on the sideline here. Yeah, it was probably going to go in his... They're all over him, guys. You think so? You know what? Jalen Ramsey, for me, is someone who I didn't like at first in his career. And then I kind of did like him because he's got a skill set. You know what I mean? He has a pretty good skill set. But now I'm back to, I don't know if I like him again. You know what I mean? It's just like, he's talented, but at the same time, I still feel like he's got like this holier than thou, you know what I mean? Kind of a attitude. And he's not Dion. He ain't prime time. You know, he's nowhere near prime time, but he kind of acts like it. It's like if you're going to talk the talk, you have to walk the walk. But then again, I'm from a generation that grew up watching Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, right? Even Calvin Johnson, which wasn't that far long ago. Deion Sanders and all these guys that. Even Keyshawn Johnson. Remember Keyshawn for the Jets and the Bucks? I mean, Keyshawn played for the Jets, and the Jets have always sucked. I was going to say when the Jets sucked and the Bucks sucked too, But he was good. He would put numbers up, even on bad teams. So, I mean, if you're going to put the numbers up and you're going to be good, you know, that gives you a little bit of leeway to talk a little bit. But if you're going to talk and you're going to suck, you can't have both. Yeah, I agree, B. I agree. That's exactly what I said earlier. That's exactly how I started this stream, dude. I said you got to run the ball, control the clock. And I thought they could based on how they had been running the ball, right? Even with Mostert out, the chain was doing really good. You know, like they were doing those pitches even against Buffalo last week and in the weeks before that. They were doing a good job of hitting the holes, and he was really fast. He could get to the sideline quick, and he was getting some great runs. Even against Baltimore, he was running well. So I thought, you know what? They can do that against Kansas City. Kansas City ain't no more special than Baltimore, that's for sure. But it didn't happen. It just never happened. Unfortunately. All right, Tua's out of the running pistol from the 25. And there's that stupid motion, man. Throw it down the field. There you go. You're throwing it down the field, and he threw it. What? Finally, they throw the ball 20, 30 yards on the field to Waddle. He misses him probably 10 yards over his head. Tua it ain't working out for Tua. Yeah, he went down the sideline to Waddle and just overthrew him tremendously. It wasn't even close. Couldn't even make a play on the ball. Motion. Receiver set up. Here we go. Shotgun. 5-yard pass to Tyreek across the middle. They're running out of time. There's 10:50 left in the fourth quarter. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. We in the fourth quarter. Boop. I only missed it by 3-4 minutes. That's fine. We got 10:30 left in the fourth quarter. and Miami just they got to get this ball down the field. If they score a touchdown on this drive, they actually still have a chance. Slim chance. But if they don't score a touchdown here, I mean, I think you can officially write them off. 3rd and 4. And they false started. No, they delayed a game. Okay. They did something wrong. Delay a game. Third and 9. All right, Tua, you better throw this ball farther than 1 yard. Going down the field wide open. They got it. Wow, good play. About a 15, 20-yarder. That was a good play. Waddle. He ran a 15-yard out route. It was a good pass. Well, they had to have that, and they got it. All right, you got to keep going. Keep pushing the ball down the field. Miami goes in motion. Never seen that before. Come on. Across the middle. Great play. 85. About another 20 yards. See, this is almost frustrating seeing them do this well because you could have been doing this all game. You know, you could have been doing these plays, these outs and seams all game long. Instead of throwing the ball for -2 yards and picking up 5. First and 10 from the 35, 36. Come on, keep going. So they motion Mostert from the running back position in shotgun to the left. Tua gets the ball and just throws it to him after he stands there for -5 yards. Like, why? And what game does that work? Like, most teams, when they swing a running back out, he goes out and up. Miami just goes out, and they stop running. And I swear they've been losing yards all game long on it. He doesn't go up the field. It really is like they're scared to have Tua throw the ball upfield. Throw it, Tua, run! Oh, Tua just ran for about 15. First down. That was a good run. Come on, the clock's still running, kid. There's only 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game, and they are pretending like there's 3 quarters to go. Like, somebody needs to tell them that they need 3 touchdowns right now. 3 touchdowns, guys. Come on. They did that same stupid motion. Now he's going upfield. Tua's going deep in the end zone. Double coverage. Oh, that was almost picked. That was a bad decision. He threw into double coverage and almost got picked in the end zone. Clock stops at 7:21. They're running out of time. This is 4 down territory because field goal does you nothing. You got to have 3 touchdowns. Oh, God. He just threw it backwards. They're so stuck on those stupid running back screens. I don't know if it's a screen. I can't even tell. It's so stupid. He just threw the ball backwards, out of bounds. I think they're gonna make them lose all them yards. And McDaniels is gonna challenge to play. He needs to challenge his play calling skills. Oh, that's interesting. It hit the back. Hold on. It hit the helmet of his offensive lineman. All right, so this is the situation. He was throwing it laterally to his running back. As he's throwing it, as it's coming out of his hand, the ball, the helmet of his offensive lineman's right here. The ball hits his helmet. And McDaniels is trying to say that's why it went backwards. But what I'm trying to tell McDaniels is his play calling sucks. And it doesn't really matter either way. You've just lost the game. So they may win this challenge because, it clearly hits his helmet. But if your arm's already going like this and it's aimed backwards, this will be interesting. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Call reverse. It was an incomplete pass because it hit Fat Boy's head. That was interesting. You don't see that play very often. The old let me lateral it but hit my guy's head in the back. They practice it often, though. They run it at least 3 or 4 times every practice, the old back of the head deal. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. It's 4 down territory. Tyreek Hill's been non-existent since his touchdown. "25-yard line." What was that? And Tua throws the ball 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They just lost 8 yards. This is so bad. This is embarrassing. It is 3rd and 10. You are down 26-7. Why are you throwing the ball 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage? If McDaniels is calling these plays, he needs to fire himself. I'm not kidding. This should be the last. Whoever's calling the plays for this game needs to be the last game they call plays for. This is so bad. 4th and 16 from the 31. And he throws it 5 yards. He throws, it is 4th and 16. Tua threw a 5-yard pass. I hope Kansas City runs the ball out. Just mercy. Mercy in this. I hope they run the clock out. I think I said ball out. I don't know. They've been missing Tyreek all game. All game. It's embarrassing. This play calling was embarrassing for Miami. And I'm Miami Dolphins fans. I ain't biased. I am not a Chiefs fan by any. I'm not even close to Chiefs. I'm wearing a Miami Dolphins shirt, and I will tell you as anybody is that this was a terrible loss for Miami. They played like Pop Warner. The play calling was bad, and the execution of the terrible play calling was bad. It's like they didn't even execute a bad game plan. They terribly executed a terribly called game. You know what I mean? It's like this was, I mean, hey, on the bright side, they lost this one as a team. This was not like, you know what I mean? You know, one of the games where it's really close, like you do really well, and then you have like one stupid play at the end of the game that loses it for you, and you can kind of blame that person. Like, you're not supposed to do that, but you know, like the fumble, right? Freaking, what was it, Ernest Biner for the Browns, fumbling on the one, going in against Denver. I mean, he's going to remember the rest of his life, you know, that kind of stuff. This is a game that everyone lost it. Every one of these players should go back to the hotel room tonight and just cry. Yeah, oh, Taylor Swift, there's 4. She hit the over. There's Taylor Swift. That is number 4 during the game. We got about 3 or 4 pre-game, too. So we had a total of, I think, about 7 or 8. But the over-under was 3.5. Taylor just hit the over at 4. 4 appearances during the game. From kickoff to zeros. Yeah, I mean, when I look at this, I'm looking at the remaining teams here. We got Houston moving on. We got Kansas City moving on. We don't know about Pittsburgh, Buffalo yet. And then, of course, Baltimore sitting at that number 1 seed. In my opinion, Baltimore and Buffalo is the cream of the crop. Like, one of those 2 teams should be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Pachinko, he ran left for about 2-3 years. It's third down, game's over, guys. I mean, he took the over. Yeah. Again, there's Taylor Swift again. That is 5. They showed her 5 times during gameplay. And I think that's Mahomes' self-entitled wife right there next to her. I think that's Mahomes' wife next to Taylor. I do not like Mahomes' family in general. No good. His wife, his brother. His brother's a freaking goon that doesn't deserve to even be a free man at this point. And his wife is just, dude. When I seen her pouring champagne on people after that win, I lost any and all respect I could have potentially even had for her. It was one game where they were up in the booth, and the Chiefs were winning. It was like a playoff game. It might have been a championship game, and she's had wine or champagne, and she's pouring it on people like it's fun for her. So 3rd and 5, and they throw the ball 40 yards down the field, the Chiefs, for an incomplete pass. I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you just run the ball? So they're going to punt it back to the Dolphins here. Yeah, we got a 5 on the Taylor Swift there. We make it a 6. It's like they have no reason to show the game anymore, so let's just show which celebrities are there. Another guy with his shirt off. No paint. Just hair. This is, yeah. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, the way that the Chiefs threw the ball down the field today was just normal Chief play, and they did fine. But it's like watching the Dolphins play offense is it's embarrassing. Taylor Swift again. We just hit a 6. They're showing her dancing. She's dancing now. We got a 7, because that counts as a separate one. They went away from her. They were showing different crowd. We got 7. Dude, they showed Taylor Swift as many points as Miami scored. If they showed Taylor Swift again, they did. What is happening? They showed Taylor Swift separately more times than the Dolphins scored points. So right now it's Chiefs 26, Taylor Swift 8, Miami 7. Oh, this is bad. Oh, Natalie's still here. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Cowboy. No doubt. Brittany Mahomes is, you can tell she's a gold digger. She's not a good person, though, legitimately. As a matter of fact, I just seen a story. I didn't read the story because I didn't care, but it popped up on my phone. You know, you can't not read a title that shows up in your phone, right? We got my dude Tua just threw the ball out of bounds. Wide open receiver throws it out of bounds. He misses him. But they said that she went to a restaurant for a full week, wherever she was, didn't tip once. 0 tipping. You are a multi-million-dollar husband, but you married to him, so you get the money too. I don't know how many millions are in your bank account, but it's a lot of millions. And they don't tip the restaurants when she goes. She leaves 0 tips. It just, I leave at least 20%. And I'm just a normal guy. Right? It just goes to show you it doesn't matter how much money you make. You can be a terrible person in any state. Another incomplete pass. Tua looks so bad. Tua looks so bad. Tua's not wearing a glove on his throwing hand. Olaf, sorry. What you just said is null. Null and incomplete. Tua has not wore a glove on his throwing hand the entire game. I know because I was watching that. He never wore a glove on his throwing hand. He's got one in his non-throwing hand, but that's fine. Maybe I did that. That don't affect you none. Third and 10, I got an idea. Let's throw it 4 yards. And it does, even if Tua was wearing gloves, how is that changing the fact that he's throwing 3-yard passes and behind the line of scrimmage? Just because he's got a glove on, don't. Patrick Mahomes doesn't have a glove on either one of his hands. And he's throwing the ball 20, 30 yards downfield every play. It's a game plan. It's a terrible game plan, I might add. 4th and 6. 4:30 left, so this is going to be it. Miami goes in motion. That's new. Oh, completed pass for a first down. Tua's keeping his throwing hand in that little sleeve though. After he throws the ball, see he don't have a glove on, and as soon as he throws the ball, he puts his hand in that little hand warmer. Tyreek ain't even in the game. He's already checked out. He's like, it's too cold. Tyreek is not even in the game, guys. Incomplete pass. Again, he threw it to the line of scrimmage. Dude, it took him longer to call that play off from his sheet than it will take to run it. Because it's going to happen so quick. Watch this. 1. See, look. 2. Incomplete pass. Why isn't Tyreek playing? Or did he give up? He's in there now. He was standing on the sideline in a coat. He's playing now and there now, but how do you not play your best player when you're at the end of a playoff game? Y'all with some pride. Motion. Incomplete pass. Got tipped at the line of scrimmage. He wasn't going farther than the line of scrimmage. That was probably going to go, what'd that look like, about 5 yards downfield? 4th and 10. Yeah, the only thing Miami has done right this entire game was pick those uniforms with the teal pants. They didn't do the all white. So, I mean, kudos on the uniform selection. And then they fell apart after that. Whoa, that's offsides. Free play. Put it up to it. Put it up. First down. Oh, they didn't get... That was offsides. They didn't call it. That was offsides. He jumped. It wasn't a free play, but they got it anyway. He completed his pass to Waddle. Waddle. Yeah, unfortunately, there was holding, and the Dolphins held on that play. So they didn't call defensive offsides, which it looked like, and then they didn't call holding on the Dolphins. That was like, the referees went home already too, I think. Is there a referee left? Throw it down the field. That was interference, it looked like. I don't know. I think at this point the refs are like, look, it's 26-7. Okay? My balls are so cold, they're like up in me at this point. We need to go home. There's 4 minutes left. Don't call any more penalties. Let's just go home. Ooh, that was a good blitz. See, The first sign of pressure Tua gets, he's off the mark really bad. I mean, I just don't know if Tua's it, you know? But it's tough because he will have those games where he looks like he's it. You know what I'm saying? Tua will have a game where he looks like, man, this is it. This is our quarterback. I mean, he can do anything. And then he'll have many other games where it's like, this is not who we want. Because he can't handle adversity well. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's in so much trouble right now. Dude, he threw that ball straight up in the air. It still ain't fall yet. Where's it at? Oh. He was in trouble. He was scrambling. I think he just threw it into... He threw it in the crowd! Tua threw this ball away so bad, it went into the crowd of the sideline. Dude, that looked like when you tried to use a bad quarterback in Tecmo Bowl. He threw the ball so bad, a old lady caught it in the crowd. That looked like using Seattle in Tecmo Bowl. Fourth and 10. Oh, Tyreek. Oh, he didn't catch it. I thought he caught that. Well, Kansas City's going to get it with 3:44. She had ski goggles on. How does Tyreek not catch? Oh, he had his feet, and he didn't catch it anyway. I didn't even. I thought he actually caught it. He didn't. So this one's. I mean, I'll finish it out here, but. Yeah, this was a bad one. Oh well, I was hoping for a more competitive game, but. This is sports. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you don't. I really don't think that Kansas City's going to go far in the playoffs. I think they lose next week no matter where they go. Because they didn't show me anything. Like Miami played, they keep we should have done it on an over-under on Andy Reid's frozen snot mustache, because that's about 4 or 5 on that. Taylor Swift is 8. We may see her a 9. But yeah, hold on. Rice, 8 catches, 130 yards and a touchdown, MVP. But what I was saying is Miami played really, really bad. Like, they had a very bad game plan. They did not execute their bad game plan. It was just not one that was ever going to get them a win in any way, shape, or form. I could see the Chiefs winning this game, and playing a lot worse than what they played, no doubt. But the thing is, Kansas City's not really been playing well the last month. They lost a lot of games. They barely beat Cincinnati. And they could have easily lost that game. That was a bad ref call at the end of that one, as usual. And they lost 2 or 3. They lost the Raiders, that Saturday game. They lost to some teams at the end. Right now, I don't see Kansas City beating Buffalo, and I don't see them beating Baltimore. Shirtless guys. Not something I'm usually going for. How many shirtless guys can I see tonight? Shirtless guys. I just made a joke like that to my dad. It was hilarious. He was laughing for like 5 minutes because I burned him good. We were on the phone. We live in different states, and he was on the phone. He called me. We were watching some of the Browns Houston game, and they kept showing those commercials for the Summer Olympics coming up. Because they're going to be. I guess they're going to be hosting on NBC. And we were talking about. We both agreed we like the Winter Olympics better just because the sports are more fun. And I mentioned, I was like, well, I might watch a little bit of the Summer Olympics. I said, I might watch some of the volleyball, or something. And my dad goes, yeah, I like them skimpy little outfits. And I go, yeah. But you should try watching the women sometime too. And just totally burned him. Like it was just one of those things where he started cracking up. He's like, "You got me, you got me, good one, boy." He was we were talking. He was laughing for like 5 minutes. He just kept saying, "Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one." But I do remember the last Summer Olympics. I think it was down in Brazil, and the volleyball. I mean, my dad is correct. The skimpy little outfits on the chicks is hot. Like some of them chicks are freaking hot, but it's fun. Like it's actually competitive because if I remember right, it's only 2-on-2. It's not like they have big teams out there, or I think it's like 2-on-2. It's pairs, and it's actually pretty competitive. It's actually the only thing in the Summer Olympics that's really fun to watch, in my opinion. Because it's very fast paced. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't have 6-7 people out there covering. But yeah, it's just the Summer Olympics, in my opinion, got nothing on the winter. I love the ski jump. I love hockey. I really like that skeleton. That's crazy. And obviously the downhill skiing. I was really bummed out that my girl, Michaela Schifrin, man, dude, she is smoking hot. She did really poorly at the last Winter Olympics, really bad. Like she was expected to win gold in every event, and she wasn't even placing. She was falling down and stuff. It was bad. But dude, Michaela is rock solid. Her body. Oh, fumble, Pachinko. Dolphins got it. This game's over, but that's something. Pachinko got bust. That ball flew up in the air like 10 feet. So the Chiefs were pretty much running the clock out. There's only a minute 8 left. Oh, that wasn't Pachinko. It was Edwards, 25. Oh, he put the helmet on the ball, and the ball goes straight up in the air. See, now that would have been a huge play if this was a close game. Huge play. But since Miami had such a bad offensive game plan, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I mean, the Dolphins might try to score, but that's going to be nearly impossible. So here we go. The refs were like, should we just throw a flag on that play and just say that he didn't fumble? Like the refs throw a flag on the Dolphins defense for creating a fumble and call it something like unnecessary extension of the game, 10-yard penalty, Miami, loss of ball. They got the ball in the 45 here. That was a first down pass. It was 5-yard pass, of course. Can Tua throw it past 10 yards here? Nope. No, he can't. No. Incomplete pass, 3 yards. I just don't get it. And I watched a lot of football this year. I watched a lot of Dolphins games, and they have not been this conservative. I mean, they are one of those screen teams. Like I mentioned, Oregon would screen the crap out of the ball with Herbert, which made no sense because Herbert has got an amazing arm. And they wouldn't have let him throw the ball down the field either. But he could do it. 7-yard. Oh, there you go. That's first down. Now they got the ball on the 32 with 32 seconds. They got the ball on the 32 with 32 seconds. Hurry. 25. Hurry up offense here, obviously. 20 seconds left. Oh, good tackle. He actually didn't knock him down. Unless they call a timeout, this game's over. He completed it inside. They only threw it for 5 or 6 yards again. They're going to let it run out. Miami's not using their timeout. Well, that's a game. 26-7. Taylor Swift beat the Dolphins with 8 appearances. Tua and Mahomes are out there talking. Tua's like, dude, you sound like Kermit. Yeah, so now the Dolphins have still never won a game. I think it's under 0 degrees. They've never won ever. If I remember right, they went into this game. Miami did 0-4 in games 0 degrees or less in the history of their team, and they're now 0-5. Dude, Andy Reid's wife is out there, or is that a reporter? Is that a reporter? I can't tell if that's his wife or a reporter. Dude, she's wearing all kinds of animals. I think that was his wife. She had like a big old bear coat or fox or something. She looked like Leonardo DiCaprio, in that movie where he's got to like that bear falls on him. I'm serious, Natalie. You know what I'm talking about? That Leonardo movie? There's like no lines in the whole movie. Yeah, well, that's it, guys. That was terrible. That was pretty bad. No, I didn't plan on streaming any games tomorrow. I was just doing this one because it was on Peacock. I got work I have to do tomorrow. I got because we're going to announce the new game on Monday with the girls. My new video game with the girls. So I got a lot of work I got to do tomorrow and get some stuff ready because Steam has approved the page, and all I need to do now is cross my T's and dot my I's, and we're going to do a full announcement of the new game on Monday. We're going to announce it on Steam, going to announce it on like Twitter and the Discord and all that kind of stuff. I don't have a trailer ready here because the theme song is still being worked on. It's not done yet. So, and actually my animator's got to do some more stuff too. She's working on that. But tomorrow I'll be watching the games, but I won't be able to do any kind of streaming tomorrow. But as far as streaming goes, I'll be back next week, guys. We'll start on a new game. I don't know. I might do the Metal Gear series, or I might do the prison game too, Escapist 2, with you guys. You know, dude, you'll be in it, and Natalie and Majority and Jimmy and everybody. You know, I'm a UK. I'm going to put us all in the game. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We'll be characters in the game, so I'll figure it out. We'll do something there soon. But it was fun hanging out with you guys. I just did this because, it was on Peacock, and I know it kind of sucks that you can't see the game, and you just have to hear me talking, but I figured, I'm going to watch the game anyway. Peacock kind of ruined it for everybody, so figured I'd do this. I don't know, man. I honestly thought today's games were going to be a lot closer. I actually had Cleveland beating Houston. I did. I mean, that's why I had it. If you think bracket wise, I had Cleveland beating Houston in a close game, and then I had Kansas City beating Miami. So I went 1 for 2. I'm rooting for Miami, but I did think Kansas City would pull it out. But both games I thought were going to be close games. You know what I'm saying? I thought Miami and Kansas City could come down towards the end with Mahomes having to do some of that Mahomes magic he does at the end. But shoot, he didn't need to do that. Really, honestly, they could have put their backup in at halftime and won the game. It's the Chiefs. They didn't even need Mahomes. This was not won by Mahomes. This was won. The Chiefs won this game because of Mike McDaniels. This was an absolute L from a coach. Seriously, anytime a celebrity singer is shown more times during the game than points you score, you did something wrong. So they had three players of the game: Mahomes, Rice, and Pacheco. For me, it's Rice. Rice tore him up. We're interviewing him now. I ain't saying nothing I ain't heard before though. She asked Mahomes what was the most difficult part of playing in this game, and he didn't really have an answer. He's like, he says he said it is what it is. I mean, what that tells me is what was she said what was the most difficult part playing in this game, and Miami made it so easy for him. He didn't have an answer. All right, guys. Well, I don't know how many of you are in the Discord, Mike, Daniel, and Cowboy. I don't. I had that raid happen a little earlier, and I know, and it's so funny. The raid happened when I got during halftime. I got up to go get a drink and a snack and stuff, and that's when the raid happened. But I did come back, and I seen you guys were some of you. So I don't know who came from what, but I'll talk to Olaf, you guys on the Discord there, maybe tomorrow. But the big announcement's coming Monday, so that's kind of when I'll be on there. I'm going to announce the winners because we did have a couple winners of the contest. They did guess the theme correctly, which tells me I did a good job of showing that little that little picture I showed. Because if nobody got it, that means I made it too hard, and if too many people got it, then I made it too easy. But since only two people got it, that was perfect. That means I did a good job. So I'm going to announce the winners there and what we did, and like I said, I'll have all the game screenshots. Which you guys see this. I'm telling you, this game is going to be awesome. The girls are really pumped for it too. Like it's going to be really good. It'll be a lot of fun when we us four get together. Well, I'm gonna be with them four at 8. Well, not 4 because Jules not going, but me and Nikki and so me and Nikki and two of her friends, adult film stars, are getting an Airbnb that week. I'm not coming until midweek, and I'm staying until Sunday. So we're all gonna stay in an Airbnb together. That's gonna be. I'll get some good pictures for you guys from that on Discord, and so we're going to be talking. I'll meet Kiki there, and Blake actually lives in Vegas, so we're going to do a lot of fun stuff that weekend. I got some parties I got to go to and whatnot. But then I'm flying them all up to Cincinnati and probably. Well, we said between April to June, and we're going to do all the voiceover work. And see, until I get the voiceover work, I can't give you any clips because I just don't have it recorded yet. So that's the bummer. But we're shooting for an end of the year release around October-ish if we can pull that off. That's kind of what I'm looking for the game. If I could release this in October, that would be perfect. We've got a lot of work to do between then and now because we're still in the art stage. And, to where the levels are being drawn, the characters are being drawn. We're probably going to do a Kickstarter in a couple months, which this Kickstarter is going to be even way cooler than the last one. We did almost 20,000 on the last Kickstarter. I think we can do a lot better on this one. We should be able to anyway, and especially when you see the rewards of this game and some of the stuff that we're doing, it's really cool. Like signed autographed pictures of signed autographed art of the girls, signed by the girls, and plus getting yourself in the game and all that kind of stuff. And it's drawn like the cut scene from Retro Knockout. There's no pixel art in this game. So, yeah, I expect a lot of money from you people. Oh, Daniel, your leagues? Oh, yeah, you know what? Your name matches up with the email now. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until right now. Yep, you're right. That your name does show up like that on the emails that you had sent me. So, yeah, well, thanks for hanging out, dude. I didn't realize that was you till now. But I try to treat everybody equally anyway, so it's not like I would have treated you any differently. I'm a pretty cool dude. I mean, I try to stay laid back and just have fun. And if somebody's going to be a douchebag to me, then, we'll just cut them out of here. But that didn't happen tonight. But I do recognize your name now. So, yeah, it'll be good stuff. But, yeah, I'm hoping that this Kickstarter goes well, just simply, not even from a monetary thing, but from a I mean, that's always what you're doing. Because see, the money from a Kickstarter, you know, when it's an indie company like myself, I'm truly indie, and I've seen a lot of stories and publications and stuff in the gaming world, and I agree with them. And they say, well, what is an indie company nowadays? Because you know what AAA is. AAA is EA, right? AAA is Ubisoft. AAA is, Rockstar, right? They have millions of dollars behind them. They have hundreds of workers. You know what I'm saying? They have everything they need. That's AAA. Well, what's an indie company? Because nowadays there's a lot of indie companies that has a publisher that is giving them that too. Not hundreds of workers, but they're giving them huge, payroll to work with. They have a large funding. They have many, many different people working on it. They have developers and publishers and animators and all this stuff going on, through the single publisher. And it's like, that's not really an indie company. I mean, when you have the money and you have a publisher or somebody like Devolver or whatever behind you, and you have these resources, it's so much easier. As for somebody like me, I am truly indie. Everything I do comes out of my pocket, right? I mean, from the business I've done in the past and all my IT work I've done and Retro Knockout and what that's making every single day, it's money that I'm making that I made in my career, but I'm turning it around and putting it right back into the new games and what I'm doing. I don't have someone to give me money. You know what I mean? Like, so if I don't do a Kickstarter, it's truly just me. But when you do a Kickstarter, the reason I said that's to bring us to here is when I do a Kickstarter, that money doesn't go to me. It goes to the programmers. It goes to the artists. It goes to the animators, right? It goes to marketing. So it's like, I made almost $20,000 off that last Kickstarter. I didn't put $20,000 in my bank and go hit Applebee's up every weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't living large. I mean, that goes into the company's bank account, and that allows me to start paying my people to get the job done. So that way when the games come out, that money does go into the bank account and I can use it to pay a bill or whatever I need to do. But you know what I mean? So it's a thing where I truly am an indie company, which is why I care about you guys, because I try to, I'm not someone that's going to hide like a lot of developers do. Like, man, nowadays, developers of games, not even just in gaming, but anything, they try to stay so far out of the spotlight and work in the shadows because they're so afraid of that they're going to say something wrong or they're going to do that. I don't care about that crap. If you hate me, then just move on. I don't care. I'm going to be me. I'll be me right here. I'm not perfect. I'm not even close to perfect. But I am what I am, as Popeye says. I am what I am. But so one thing, I'll leave you with this because I'm going to jump off here. I'm grabbing another snack. I bought pizza. I got some cheese sticks and brought a pizza in today. Had it delivered. But this was fun. And oh my God, they showed Taylor again. And I think what I'll probably do, I'm a college football guy. I love NFL, but college football is where my heart's at. And I know college football inside and out. College football, the game is coming back. Still supposedly this summer, June, July, right? Dude, we are going to have so many live streams of that. I am going to be playing online with you guys. The members only. I'm going to have a dynasty. We're all going to be on a team together, right? More than likely, we're going to be on my favorite team, which is the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Can't even say it with a straight face because it's a party school. It's Myrtle Beach, right? The Chanticleers. You probably all heard of them. It's the big... A Chanticleer is a fictional teal cock or rooster with the big balls hanging off his face, and it's the funniest thing you've ever seen. It's the coolest logo in college football, and I'm a big fan of Myrtle Beach. That's where I almost moved already, but I held off, and I'm probably going to move 2025-ish. But anyway, I say all that because we're probably going to run Dynasty like we did on the last NCAA game, and we're all going to be on the team together, all the members of the channel. Like, I'm the quarterback. UK is a defensive end. Dude, you remember now, you can be the other defensive end. We got Jimmy the Wrench on the defensive line. King was the middle linebacker. We got all these different people from the Discord and all that. And if you're a member of the channel, we're going to be in Dynasty mode. And the rest of the roster is filled out by those like Key and Peele characters, like Jack Marius Tactheratrix and all the rest. And so we're going to create a dynasty in a party school, and we're going to roll it like year in and year out, and we'll do members only streams. And then I will stream to everybody, be playing online, like, because I love playing. I'm really good at NCAA, at least I was. That was 6 years ago. But NCAA football. So I'll have a lot of those streams. And I'm thinking what I might do. I noticed there was a big boom for people to watch Colorado Buffalo games last year because not everybody could get them. They were on Fox a lot. So what I might end up doing is every Saturday is stream Dion, right? We'll do what we did here. We'll do a Colorado Buffalo stream where we can talk about college football in general and what's going on, but kind of focus on prime time. And I'll do the scores like we're doing now with the Buffalo games because prime time seems to bring a lot of people in, and it's fun to talk about. And I like Dion. I'm a big Dion supporter. I love what he's doing there. I think Dion's a cool guy. He played here in Cincinnati with the Reds for a long time. He's got a lot of ties here. I know a lot of people who know Dion, and Dion's the real deal. Like, Dion's not fake. He is a legitimately, now anyway, good guy. And so it's one of those situations where I think that would be probably a good thing. Maybe we'll stream some Chanticleer games too, but nobody cares about them but me. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to NCAA football, but we'll do some live streams probably of the Colorado games next week. I'll do play-by-play on Shador and Shiloh and Travis Hunter and all them guys. That'll be a lot of fun. I just like college football in general, and that's where I do all my betting too. So I used to have a show of college football picks. I mean, in any one season on college football, I would try to win between $20,000 and $30,000 a season. I took this year off. Just because I had too much going on and I couldn't do the preparation because you don't just win money. You got to do a lot of research. If you ever seen a movie with Al Pacino and Matthew McConaughey called Rene Russo called Two for the Money, that's a really good movie about college football and football betting in general. And I'm really good at the college football picks and doing parlays and stuff. And I actually used to host a show on YouTube years ago where I would give you guys my picks and stuff. I give you like a lock of the week and all kind of stuff. And dude, I mean, I hit like 80% of the time. So I might get back to that too and bring some of that back in there. I just don't think I have time to do that because, that's some serious business. Because I literally had people that were like paying me for picks and stuff like that. And I can't screw around and get that wrong. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. I would have won this bet. I told you before the game, take Kansas City, 5, do it. I'd say, and if I had to give, I don't do NFL, but if I have to pick a game, if you put a gun to my head and you say, give me a pick NFL this week, take Pittsburgh plus 10. Because I think that weather is still going to be bad. I think the wind is going to be terrible, and Najee Harris can run the ball. So I like Pittsburgh to cover with 10 points. Definitely. All right, guys, y'all take care. Daniel, Natalie, Dude, who else is here? I don't know. Olaf, I don't know. A majority, and I think all them left a long time ago. But it's been fun, guys. I had a lot of fun. So you all take care, and I'll catch you all on the stream probably early next week. We'll jump on a new game then. So, all right, Natalie.